Okay, let's try this. We're going back to try one. Welcome back to another episode of Nothing. An episode of Nothing. Okay, well that did something at least. Alright. Hello everyone. Oh, and Ghosty just left. You can see in the backstage that Ghosty has just abandoned the building like right now. And that would have been a perfect time to like, add that in. Oh, okay, I see what's happening. Something's just been summoned. Okay. No, I'll put it back in later. For now, let me just say what happened now, because I very, very clearly goofed about something. Again, this time because I'm not at my nan's house anymore on the internet. Emphasis on usually we're gonna get a new provider. This week I'm Leeson. So, but the thing with that is that it essentially, I still have to close down a bunch of things. So, I then so I just close all down the feed, including the VPN that I'm using, which meant that it shut down the stream because I was no longer the host IP from where it was coming from. And so I ended up just not being able to do that until I did a VPN again and like closed down all the things and started the whole process from the beginning. So basically, I'm apparently also Ghosty is back.
You have you still have.
But I feel like there we go. I feel like I'm just like trying to direct people who in the moment like don't respond, but instead of people, it's just a computer.
You're having a terrible time.
I'm not going to try and recenter myself in here for now. We've got 5 videos to get through, so yeah, hopefully this won't be too stuttery. So let's see, Jazz Pops. Oh, I have to recenter that. I didn't think that through.
Your computer is having a horrible time.
I've just received a post-it note as it is spring forward tonight. I mean, I already knew that, but yeah, I guess prepare for, I guess, the stream to, I guess, have an hour disappear into the ether. I'm not really sure. It was just a hand appeared through the door and handed me a post-it note that said spring forward. So there you go. Body kind of look myself into this. I already said I was going to stream this, and the rest of the things will be early. So, you know, full commitments already for everything. So my hands are tied, figuratively and almost literally, because this VTuber still can't move them. Anyways, let's begin. Last time it was revealed the Cloaked Master was secretly, I can't remember what his name was, but the one who hosted the Hotel Avalonia.
Do you want to help?
And was not actually the cousin of, or was the cousin? Maybe the cousin. I didn't see. I don't know. Oh well. Either way, there's a lot, and this episode is called Clues. So we're going to get more clues to the jazz, to the next Blues Pops, or to the mystery of what's going on in the first place and how this is definitely absolutely a trap. So we'll see. Without further ado, on with the review. in like a few seconds.
Your computer is having a terrible time.
Yeah, that's the only thing you've. That's the only thing that you said. Is I not been communicating like anything to you?
What?
Because all you said to me so far is that my computer's having a terrible time. Is that all you can hear?
I know, because no, it was like, wow, you're stuttering a lot.
Ghosty, this is exactly why I asked you how bad the connection was before we started.
I know, but I thought
Anyways,
since
guys,
you were somewhere else, it would.
Yeah, I tried that, but now because I have to appear from the Czech Republic, it's kind of counteracted that. Yeah, you missed me telling this story, but because I had a VPN on like at the time of starting the stream, it then ended up putting me when I tried to turn that off to save like processes, you said I did cut down on the things that were running. It just locked me out because I was no longer the streaming IP. So that's what happened there.
Gosh. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's the pop
Anyways.
season finale. Secret secret cousin of majesty. Let's get on with the review. Let's get to the show.
Mm-hmm. It says this. To the pop swims. Actually, I'm going to turn down the volume first of all. To Jacob, turn down the volume. To the pops swims. And I can't make heads or tails of it. I guess that's the first episode. And yes, Starburst, back at it again with the episode. I'm not gonna like try and put comments on screen for the time being because yeah. Again, Czech Republic. Is it a clue? Wow, title drop right off the bat. Well, actually, the title is clues, but also this episode has 2 parts. So we've got 4 episodes today, but 5 videos to get through. Guess there were a lot of clues, so. Well, that's what I assume it is, since it does say to the pops. What does it mean? With I in the middle, then it spells it. Yes. Also, like, I was gonna say, like, if you're just gonna add letters, then why would you? But then, I feel like that's a bit too convenient, don't you? If you can add swams in there for crying out loud. Same idea. Doesn't really help you.
To be honest, nothing is really helping.
I hope not. I'm bad at swimming. Wait. Turn the paper upside down. Ah, yes, now it says Sumwas.
What was it? Sam was.
Sam. See, that could also be a thing. Sam was. If you add 2 A's in there, that's what you get by the same logic of majesty. Is it a clue that the name of the last pop is the same upside down as it is up the right way? What a ridiculous clue. Like, if that is the answer, then that is terrible.
If that is, then I don't know. Solving riddle hard. Isn't Ebony Pop good at? Wait. Pump the brake. Isn't Ebony Pop good at solving riddles? Why isn't she over here with these fools?
Maybe she just worked that out and she's like, they can have it this time. Maybe it's the initials of all the blues pops. See, I was going to say acronym, actually. That was my guess. I just forgot what their actual like first names are. In Super Pops, they actually made it so that all of the pops, their civilian names, started with the same letter as their their pop names, which is why I had which is why I was so specific with the techno pops names back when that was a thing. So, but in the gacha ones, this all it's really a free for all, so it's not much of a guarantee. And I guess if they did have all the same initials, that was what the clue meant, then it would mean that you just be spelling out their pop names as well. But yeah. Weird. The longer I have something on pause, the longer it takes to play again. Normally it's the other way around. Also, Ghost, do you want to see the logo for Cyclic Legacy so far? Or Cyclic Legacy?
I would love to.
Alright, I will do my best to put that on screen once it arrives. No, because there would have to be an there. It would have to be Awums or Swaz, Sams or Swamar. I don't think it would be the same initials. It's definitely Samwas.
Definitely, Ebony Pop should be the one. Ebony Pop is the smartest. She should be the one solving the riddle. Why isn't she solving? She's like, yes, I should give these idiots the time to solve it on their own. I'm just gonna stand here with Pop.
They've relied on me too much for this. Oh yeah, I suppose. My bad. Hey, maybe there's 2 more pops and you actually have to find the other ones, and it is Samwas. It was Samwas Gamgee the whole time.
It's Gamgee. Wait, does that mean our cast of pops is getting bigger? Does that mean our cast is expanding?
There's just finding more and more blues. Always is, yes. Maybe it's directions to somewhere. Ah, yes, that's right. It was south, west, meast, and south again.
West? I thought it was east.
I just remember there's this video that someone made of Mario 64 where they like modded so that it was like voice command controllers, so they could complete the slide, and they let them the Twitch chat decide what the commands were gonna be. So it was like north, south, east, and west, but it was also like west, and then for just for like different types of turns and stuff, and it was like back and forth but were reversed, I think. Not quite sure. The SW could be for southwest. Oh yeah, and then it could be southwest against the paper turned over spells southwest still. Okay, but if you turn around, southwest is still the same direction it was before. So why would you not just keep heading southwest at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah, SW. Yeah, no. Stop. But hang on, wouldn't we just... Yes, there we go. See, that's what I was thinking. Maybe we have to go southwest, then west, then south, and then west. Oh, sorry, so south, then west, and then south, and then west. Still going southwest! If you plot that on a triangle, you just get southwest being the hypotenuse to travel across. Why would you... Yeah.
Go southwest!
Mm-hmm. I mean, here's a little bit of a hack that I found out. I mean, while the square of the hypotenuse are the same as the sum of the squares of the other two sides, the sum of the other two sides is greater than the sum of the hypotenuse itself. So, just travel down that one. And you'll get there fast.
Just travel southwest. Travel on I-70 until you hit one. Just travel along I-70. I promise it's not that hard.
You know what? I would love to see, like, if this is all a trap, like I think it is. I'd love to see the person who, like, laid out the trap, just watching them, like, through like a crystal ball or something. Like, yes, you solved my riddle. Hey, let's go southwest. No. What do you mean? It's like that one. I don't know if you watch ProZD or not, but one of his recent videos is all about, like, trying to slay out clues for for friends. And so there's this game we have to select 2 words. I can't remember. I think it was like cat and bear were the 2 words, and so the clue was mammal 2, and then it's like, okay, so cat's a mammal, and then bear's a mammal. But wait, mammals like to play. What's another word? Play games. And meanwhile, in his head, he's going, "What do you mean, mammals play games?" I'm getting here. It is quite amazing. Yes.
The person who set this trap is
proceed to use channel to anyone.
The person who set this trap is sitting in their homes like, okay, are these the pops, or did, Majesty just hire a bunch of idiots?
What do you mean, southwest? Yeah, it does seem like, stop agreeing with each other. You're going nowhere. Look at Ebony Pop. She's just like folding her arms, like as if she's so proud of them. It's like, oh, they gave it their best attempt. Okay then, ladies, let's go south. Not even southwest, just south. And also, here's another question. If you have to head south, and then at some point you have to head west, where is the point where you head south and then decide to go west from there? Because you can go anywhere from taking one step in the direction of south to surrounding the entire planet. There needs to be some sort of cutaway point. Just later. Well, we wasted 5 days. Maybe that's probably not what happened. I think I found the first clue. Oh, okay, so apparently it is what happened. What is life anymore?
Also, Ghost Kitty sent you the logo.
Okay, alright, I'll pause and then I'll download it. See if I can put that on. Okay, trying to go to basing the text color. Right.
I think I found the first clue.
I did south until not even like the full instructions of the piece of paper, which was interpreted after much deliberation to mean south for a bit, and it just so happens that that was the correct answer.
We could have,
You already eat your dinner. You already had dinner. Tristan fed you.
What do you mean, okay?
Well, I believe you guys. If you guys start getting food out of everything.
I can't see anything. It's...
Face down, Tristan.
You can't see like in general.
I can't see the logo. This is
Oh, I
a
haven't put the
character.
logo in yet.
No?
I know. I don't know why it pressed that. I don't remember selecting that thing at all. Here's the logo. Timey-wimey cyclic legacy logo.png. There it is. That's what it looks like.
Actually, I kind of really like this. It's kind of an asymmetrical logo.
Ghost Kitty said that she was debating. Ghost Kitty said she was debating the text color.
Like, in my opinion, if you leave it white, it'll do just fine. It looks fine white. I think changing the text color would, not do this logo much justice.
All right, there we go. There's the verdict.
I also like how you have a little glimmer on the clock there and shading on the piece of cloth. Lovely.
And all right, to answer Josh's question, after Disco Pop season 1 finale, well, look at the Guardian season 2 episode 5 and 6. Sure, I can do that. And yeah, I'm glad you remember that I do Disco Pops right after Ops, because actually I timed it so the season finales will both happen at the same time, so we can wrap both of them up at the same time. So yeah, should add a bit of shading to the text, says Ghost Kitty.
If you want the text to stick out against the clock, yes.
All right, there you go. There are lots of symbols and pictures, so I don't know what it's supposed to be. There's a compass. Yeah, just a compass after you've already headed south. Anyway, a picture of Africa, a lion, a hat, and a star, or else it's a firework. All right. What are they going? You know what? What are they gonna do this time? What are they gonna say? I don't know. Something sparkly. Any thoughts what it might be? It seems like they might represent the Star Tribe itself, because I'm pretty sure one of them wears a hat. They're all in the Star Tribe in general. So yeah, it could be just representative of all of them. Maybe take the first letter of and spell the name of the pop. Oh, no more letters, please. Wait, so then it would be Calchus? Might be just me, but that doesn't really sound like a pop name. I mean, I do agree, because that, as far as pop names go, that's definitely is not one of them. However, are you sure that you're not going to find a synonym of something? One of those things could have a synonym on them, or it could be representative of something else entirely. Maybe if you swap the letters around, you get the name. Okay, now we're talking. Schla. Yeah, maybe. Gather more clues and put them all together. Oh, so now you're going to... Are you now going to head west? Is that... Okay. Maybe that's only part of the name. Oh, well, should we keep searching now? Yes, let's keep moving. To the west. Oh, so that's what they're going to do. They're going to head south until they find a clue. Then they're going to head west. And then they're going to head south. And then west again. That's how we're doing. Okay.
It's a thing we're doing. We're doing a thing.
We sure are. Okay, I found the next clue. Good thing all these are placed in like areas that no one's gonna find them by accident. At least I think it is. It seems like it is. It could just be a random medicine prescription someone just chucked in the desert. I don't know. It's only numbers, so I think it might be coordinates or something like that. Why? Don't you know? If you want to go somewhere, they're just gonna give you precise. They're just gonna like make it up. It says 19010601091611516. Well, I think it would be coordinates for somewhere. Well, no. First of all, because coordinates would involve more than one number. That was one continuous set of digits. Second of all, no coordinate graph goes that far off. Like that's no.
It could be a number cipher.
Yeah, see that at least. The last set of digits is only 6, so I'm pretty sure that isn't enough. What, for coordinates? Yes, it is.
It's more than enough for coordinates.
Mm-hmm. True, I guess. Ebony Pop, what are you doing? You've fallen from grace. So what would it be then? Maybe it's a code of some sort. Or somebody's phone number. The numbers might be different letters. Wait, I think I know what the code might be then. Actually, I used to well, I say pass notes to the girl sitting next to me in my maths class like this, but actually it was more so that I just like would type out something on my calculator and then we just like translate either in our heads or her on a piece of paper what the other person was trying to say. And that was how we would talk in class.
It's a number cipher.
Yeah, if I'm correct, it should be A is 1, 2 is B. Yeah, that's how I would do it. And then D is 4 and so on, yeah? Actually, I've heard of that sort of code before.
Oh, have you now?
In that case, let's set up camp and figure out the clues we found so far. I guess it is pretty late and we have no idea how far apart these clues are. They could be in different parts of the world for all we know. Good plan. I'm getting hungry anyway. Oh, Earth Pop. You never change. That night. Gotta love how they found a spot with grass in the field that looked like it was on Mars. I can't get to sleep. Oh yeah, because of that whole betrayal doubt thing from last episode. So we have caths and random numbers. I mean, I guess. I wonder if Melody is awake. Wow, that is a pretty well furnished tent with windows. What's going on? Hey, Sissy, you're right. Okay, to be completely fair, this is the first issue that I ran into when I upgraded to Gacha Club, because the immediate first scene, the first episode of anything that I did was one of the camping scenes in the Mutant Girl, and for that one, to get Marwick and Julius on the inside of a tent, I had to actually use a live action background because I didn't know about free pick back then. So I just took a live action background of the interior of a tent that vaguely matched the one that was outside. And that's how that was done. So I didn't have to have the Fallen Angels cabin inside of a tent with windows.
Even then, just I'm like, you want to know something about tents? You can just put two squares together. Not even squares.
Oh.
Triangles. Just put two triangles together with another triangle in the middle. Make the basic shapes of a tent. And put those together.
I should have thought of that at the time. Oh well. This is why I meet people. I was having the best dream, but what is it? Wow, that's she's smiling, but on like her I feel like that's very passive aggressive, just being like, I was having such a great dream, but please tell me about your things, sister. I can't sleep. Do you need a bedtime story? Once upon a time, there was a princess named Aphmau and a knight named Aaron. Anyway, I've had trouble for days now getting to sleep.
You should probably call a doctor about that.
You can tell me what's causing that, sis. Well, yeah, that's the plan. That's why she woke you up. Why would she not tell you after waking you up? Just being like, oh, hey, I'm having problems, but I'm not going to tell you about them. Okay, have a nice rest of the dream. It all started after we came back from Nightmare Forest. I don't want to tell me, but... And I don't know how to say this. Please don't be mad at me. I think there's an imposter among us.
Oh no!
You can tell
not
me
an
everything.
imposter.
I won't be mad. In my dream, I saw myself. The horror. It's not the... From the future. Oh, how's the future? Did we find all the blues pops? Yes, but here's my problem. Okay, what is it? Future me said I either have to leave the jazz pops forever or you will kick me out. I'm glad someone picked up on my joke. Le gasp, you saw yourself? Oh, the horror. Yeah. What? You know we'd never kick you out. We would never betray you. But you don't understand. Resigning looks far better on a CV than being fired. I need to find another superhero job position after this. Think about my credit score.
Maybe I'll join the Miraculous Ladybug team. They also have terrible...
Which will soon in this world be established to exist congruently to this team. So yes, very much that can happen. Oh, there's a comment by Johnny about that. About what the whole betrayal thing, because you wrote that before we finished the punchline about the miraculous ladybug thing. Either way, I can look up the comments on this video anyway. See what's right. What's cooking? Good looking. Okay. The description of these sources find clues that help to find the next and last Blues Pots member. Don't worry if there's mistakes in the editing. I was extremely tired when I put it all together as I'm writing this. So yeah, okay, good night. Okay, so here's the comment. So if Elle leaves the Jazz Pops, if you want, I can put her as a disco pop, like how Snap left my series to be on yours. Of course. Further confirming that these two did not talk behind the scene, take part in the shared universe. But, oh well. Whatever.
We're not salty at all.
Mm-hmm. Although
No,
Eli did
who's
reply to that
salty?
saying,
Not me.
yeah. If Farbot did reply to that saying, if she does end up leaving, she can be a disco pop. So yeah. Then Johnny says, "Thank you. Not that I don't want Elle to leave, but I may still be keeping my fingers crossed." And he really is like Aiden. The same way that it's like what Aiden is to me, he is to Eli. It's very interesting. Okay. Oh, and this I have to. I know I wasn't going to put from Ghost Kid. It deserves to be at least like it's quite visual. So let's wait for that to load up. Okay, maybe scene music. Their expressions.
What is this? Ghosty logo review?
Is that how you review logos? You first like surprise, then you cry, and then you just put on a neutral face.
I don't know. But people have been asking me to look at the logos recently, and I'm like, no, I'm doing other things, but thanks.
Hmm. You know, that could actually be that could actually be like a good video for you to do, honestly, on your channel. You know, graphic designer reviews your logos or something. Applying for fan submissions. If they want a part 2 of that video, they better subscribe to find out where that's, well, you know, how to take part themselves. So yeah. He would never betray you.
I don't know what to
Okay.
do.
That was just a
It
dream.
was a
Nothing,
dream.
and that was real.
Nothing.
But also, but also, how was the future? Tell me the future like it was fact. Well, maybe not you, but the others could be scheming behind our backs. Oh, and that's how the doubt spreads. What? What? No! So, like, every time I see What No together, I think of The Happening. I had to record lines today where like What No was like one of the lines in there, and I had to stop myself from going, "What? No!" in the in the character's voice. You're stronger than that dream, sister. Is that you're stronger than that dream, sister, or you're stronger than the dream sister, that as in like the version of you from the dream? I don't know. This is all so bad. These dreams are trying to tear us apart. You are tearing me apart, dream! That is not true. But remember what Cloaked Master said? He said that someone would betray the others. But he's a villain. He could just be trying to tear us apart so he could win. That's a very good point. Yeah, you know, he could just lie. That didn't cross your mind, did it, L? Big L for you. L's in the chat. Right. I know, but could it all be true? nightmare, what the cloaked master said. It all seems so real to me. So let me get this straight. So you're saying that a thing that manifests your greatest fears, as was confirmed in the episode about the swamp where this took place, and the word of a villain, you're saying that all of that could be true?
No wonder she's kicked off the pub. She's an
Yeah, exactly. She gets kicked off of being for bringing down the collective IQ. Right. Well, it's not. It's just listen to me. What if the dreams are meant to tear us all down? What? This is like one. Okay. All right.
What if
How
this?
the other's not woken
What
yet?
if the dream you had is meant to tear us down and make us all fall apart as a collective? What a dastardly plan!
By the way, I'm just going to point out, because now that Ghost Kitty is like drawn attention to Earth and Eagle in this scene, yeah, they probably should have woken up by this point, but I also have the fact that we just have pillows as their blankets. That's a creative solution if you don't want to, do what Ghosty did and edit like 3 different sections of a blanket.
Hey, the 3 different sections is valid. It looks good. Also, I could take those 3 different
I know.
sections apart and unveil the cosmic horror that is Ulrich sleeping with his own arm.
Now I'm just picturing Ulsif like trying to drag him out of bed one day and is like, "Come on, Ulrich, time to go."
And he's like, "What, dude? Oh, don't worry, it's just a pillow shaped like my other one."
Why is that just like a boyfriend girlfriend prank from 2016?
2016. Yeah, editing is beautiful and horrifying.
It really is. And if they were the dreams, and if they were the dreams, the dreams would win, and we don't want that. After all, the Jazz Pops can't be defeated. But you can be defeated if you're not on the Jazz Pops. That's the loophole. Anyway, would you like some pizza I packed? Would you like some now very cold pizza that I packed and told no one about? That is probably squished and freezing? Sure, just leave some for Earth. Would even Earth want cold pizza? I don't know.
Probably.
Actually, they can probably heat up with magic, can't they? Yeah, they can just use magic on it. Okay. That was that. So, pros and cons of that one.
I'm confused.
Pros, there was an attempt to like have as many pops as possible contribute to the solution. Cons, what on earth was that solution?
What on earth is the solution?
Exactly. I really don't know. Like, they headed west now, so they set the camp. So the next step is to go south. But then what? No, actually, no, it's not. The next step is to go to like west again, or just to the M. But that's not a point. So, are they supposed to like go to the west, but also do a handstand at the same time, and thus be upside down themselves? I don't know. And also, Josh, I did read the description like a way.
The solution is the problem. Don't question it.
That's there's a lot to question. I guess you gotta pick. Anyway, we're not done with clues yet. There's a part 2 to this video. There were so many clues. I mean, I guess you got to do the, Meast and South parts.
Also, I'd like to point out that there was barely any travel time. They just teleported from clue to clue.
We don't know how much.
I know, we don't know how much actual time
they had to walk because otherwise they might miss it.
I know, but visually they just
would have been a really funny
went
visual if they were just like on their knees, exhausted. Yeah.
Gosh.
Really don't know. Also, this next comment from Johnny that says, "Why to get the cloaked master for once is correct." So, get prepared for a Zamas did nothing wrong situation. And also, the pops find clues pointing them to the final Blues Pops location. That's what the description says. So I read it first this time. Okay. Like no easy person.
Gosh.
If you want to make that a sketch, just let me know, and I'll sift VA, whose name I've forgotten right now.
I don't know. You kind of glitched out. You kind of glitched out too much for me to understand what you were saying.
I said if you want to make a skit out of Ghost Kitty's message, then that's then I'm up for that. That was all, really.
I love it.
Here we go. Last time on the Jazz Pops.
Last time we saw this font.
Mm-hmm. I will say one thing that's hard to do is they just swap out music once you've like already rendered a video with doing voice acting. But in this case, yeah, why not just vary it out? Because I'm pretty sure this was not the dramatic track from before. Got of recaps that give away like the less, just more paraphrase. Wait, actually, hold on. I should have done this. If that is a number cipher, I'm just going to go back a little bit. Okay, if that is a number cipher, let's see what it is. Because there's like a number of ways to go stuff. There's like no spaces in here, but there's also a 0, which implies that 0 is space. But then you also have 1 and 0, which could be a 10. So I don't really know. In fact, there's like 9 and then 1 and then 6. Like how? Oh wait, no, hold on a second. 16, 15, 16 is POP, so pop. So it is a number cipher. Okay. But then the other ones just don't. The other ones don't match up unless it's meant to be like 0, 1 and 0, 6. And that's how you distinguish them. So if that's the case, it would be SA, F, A again, R, and then what was 9 again? I, Safri Pop. Safri Pop. I don't know. That's my best guess. See, remember, kids, passing notes in class gets you places in life. What a great moral message I leave.
God.
I do love the opening, like, transitions, though, even if it's just, like, peeling the darkness away.
No, I do
Okay,
like
I
it.
found the next clue. More travel time has passed now. What is it? I can't wait. It's a bunch of scrambled letters. Oh, more letters. What do they say this time? Which is like north and east repeatedly.
Northeast, northeast, northeast,
What letters
northeast,
are these?
northeast, northeast, northeast.
Yeah. Here, take a look. Just giving Ebony Pop the most massive paper cut of her life. Okay. Alright. Well, there's two capitals there.
El Dustero.
That's the lost city of El Dustro. Okay.
Wait, there's an
I
N.
guess. All right.
A Dustenial. El Dustenial?
Well, no, El Dusteront, because you've got the T at the end. It must be T. El Dusteront. Okay, Ghost Kitties pop that in the chat. Actually, you know what? Chat. While they solve it, how about you guys try and solve it? See what you come up with.
Unscramble the letters, chat. We're relying on you. The viewer input
Yeah.
and such.
Also, there's two. Yeah, there's two capitals, so it's definitely going to be two words. Well, that's strange. I have no idea what it means. Well, yeah, if you knew what it meant, it wouldn't be much of a challenge. Same. I think we have to unscramble it. You think? Maybe the Leel means L. Leel. What? Why do you think that? That's my name. Oh, good grief. Again, you see how I said she lowers the... it brings down the average IQ?
Oh, no.
Because the letters are the same as in your name. Yes! That's why she said that was your name, and that's why you said Leel. I feel like I'm listening to the narrator from Peppa Pig. Just explain what we just saw happen. Peppa and George have found some scrambled words. George, we need to unscramble the words. Peppa and George proceed to unscramble the words. Well, it could be L just pronounced differently. Pronounced differently? What do you mean, pronounced differently? Even with other accents, you still say all the letters in the same order. What an... and even if you didn't, you'd be like, why that specifically? Is that common practice in an accent to take the first and last letter of a word and smush them in the middle? No. I think that another word is don't. There is an apostrophe. Okay, yes, but they could... Let me just go back up to the rest of them. Yeah, I do agree with like the nt part, but yeah, I feel like there's like an... Actually, hold on. Is the message don't trust L? Oh, that's it, isn't it? It's don't trust L. except for the fact that trust would have a capital T in that situation. Oh wait, no, because don't is the start of the sentence, and then L is capitalized because it's a proper noun. So actually, they're right. Well, okay then. Oh, Ghost Kitty got it as well. All right, yeah. Oh, and then immediately we predicted it. Ghost Kitty, you join me on my prediction for today. Don't trust L. Maybe that's the clue.
The clue is
And
that
this
one
is how
of
you
you.
know that it's a trap.
The clue is that one of you is an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fall for the evil villains.
They are
plan.
looking progressively more and more like, considering like how many of them there are at this point, they're looking more and more like the Last Supper. So yes, one of you will betray me, I guess.
Ah, yes, it is the Jesus
Yeah.
times, but with the pups instead of the Jesus people. Hey guys,
The
we're back in
Jesus
Jesus
people.
time.
You-
Jesus people.
The Jesus people. Don't you mean the apostles by any chance?
Yes. I don't know why I said the Jesus people.
My VTuber is not processing laughter. Okay.
Jesus people.
I think it might be that. Yeah. Let's continue to loudly discuss why we shouldn't trust L in front of L. Anyway, what? You guys can trust me. What am I doing wrong? Well, L, I don't know either, but it says don't trust L. A random note said don't trust L. I guess we have to take this at face value. Because the last time that we were given a place of sanctuary and help to find blues pots, we definitely weren't betrayed by the cloaked master himself. Why would anyone be so familiar with this? It's like that. It's like the. It's like the Dark Knight Rises, for crying out loud. Well, oh hello there, it's me, Bane, and I have a letter from Commissioner Gordon with no proof that it's from him. Allow me, the clear movie, to tell you how Batman cannot be trusted. Okay, and I'm off now.
Allow me, the mayor of the city that Danny Phantom lives in, to tell you that Danny Phantom is the one you should probably not trust. Even though he's saved the town on
Okay,
multiple
sir, but who's... Do people in Danny Phantom's town know who Danny Phantom is?
No,
Or is he just like
like,
another... Or is he just like a...
like, let me explain. Danny Phantom is like Spider-Man if Spider-Man was dead.
Fair enough.
Essentially, Danny Phantom is the superhero persona. Danny Fenton. Like, no,
Yeah, I know, which is...
seriously,
I've...
no one puts it together that Phantom and Fenton are quite literally the same. Even though they look outstandingly similar, with some miraculous logic. But at least the hair
the
color
Super
and body
Pops...
type changes significantly.
The body type changes to non-existent. The Super Pops at least having like the same like first letter from Bursavine to pop names. That's fine because it's like, oh, I guess like some random high schools wouldn't be suspected of being the Super Pops in the first place, really. Much less people would connect the dots and think that they would be so stupid as to name themselves things that are so similar. So I guess there's that. But yeah, Danny Phantom definitely raising some
There's some
red flags
eyebrows.
there.
Ironically,
Yes,
nobody in show figures out that these two have names that sound outstandingly similar.
Well, gee, Marinette, that your ladybug costume is very convincing. Wherever did you acquire such an item?
Internet,
Right, you tried to do
Google.
that. Mm-hmm.
Google.
Also, Ghost Kitty is saying, like, one of you will betray me tonight. Is it me, Majesty? It's not you, Snap. Is it me, Majesty? It's not you either, Melody. Is it me, Majesty? Is it me, Majesty? now I'm just picturing Jesus going around the table being like, no, Peter, you are safe. You will thrice defy me, but that's for later. That's a different Bible passage. You know, you get your turn. Of course not, John. Continue to lean on my shoulder, which is how you actually appear in the painting. Is it? Ah, yes, my dear Judas Iscariot. So anyway, guys, do that funny Jesus audio, but with the pops and majesty. Oh wait, that's already a thing. Oh, okay, dang it. Oh my goodness. How can you believe a note over your best friend? I mean, she just met. I don't get that. And here we go back into the memory. Would you rather be kicked out of the jazz pops or leave them by your own choice? Think about your credit score. Well, I mean, the obvious answer would be to leave them, wouldn't it? No, the obvious answer is who on earth are you? You must understand, I know what is better for you to do. Leave the pops. Question, future me. If I leave the pops and I follow your advice that you didn't take, thus prompt you to come back in time to give me the advice in the first place so that I do take it, wouldn't that mean that you no longer exist?
You said you weren't going to eat, right?
Because I've just written your timeline that you're from? And if that's the case, does that not mean that you don't exist to come back and tell me to do this very thing that I'm doing right now? Anyway, time travel. It's for your own good. I can't leave them. Well, then they will betray you. Even though they think that you're going to betray them, and that's all that's happening. Ah, yes, trust me, I'm a dead, floating, disembodied head girl thingy, of course. That's exactly who you would trust in this situation, isn't that right? Look, guys, we can trust Elle, and she is right. How can you believe a note over her? We don't even know who the note came from. True, it might have come from the Cloaked Master. Thank you! Someone actually said it! Well, whenever we mention something about the traitor, she runs away from us. What? What? Have you talked about the traitor after the last scene? And has she ever been shown to run away? That is true. I don't know what to do anymore. You know what? At this point, I would leave the pops too, just out of like annoyance and being suspected all the time. You know, just just go like the I'm going him, and then leave. It's like the only South Park reference I know. Also, Ghosty, I can't hear you.
This note in a bottle we found on the beach from some random person says that Ellipop might be a traitor and not to trust them. So, we should immediately suspect Ellipop and grill Ellipop on the coincidental evidence that we have. Yeah, I'd leave the pups too.
Again, this is...
Leave these idiots.
Bane! I have just joined the Star... I have just joined the Star Tribe as their criminal advisor. And this worked in the past, so yes, that's what we're doing again.
Oh no.
I'm not the traitor. It seems like you, though, all the clues point to you, especially this one. Here's a novel concept. What if there is no traitor and you're all just crazy? Maybe the Cloak Master said that, Strauss, but yes! Exactly! Why was that not your first thought? What kind of friends are you if you don't believe me? Well, the note says don't... Stop! Ebony! What happened to you?
This note says not to.
Why?
This note says not to trust you, even though we've all been friends for years. Days?
Oh my goodness.
We've been friends for a while, and yet we're trusting this piece of paper over you.
And for now, we're gonna trust the note. They actually are. For now, we're gonna trust the note.
Ellie, just leave. These friends don't deserve you.
Good God, okay. Every day I'm getting closer, gonna take a bath with my toaster. I never heard that one before. So, should we trust her or trust the note? You all just said you're trusting the note. So, you've already answered the question.
Eagle Pop.
Trust her.
You. Like Eagle Pop, you haven't been paying attention this whole time? Wait, no, they're taking a vote.
They're taking a vote after the person's already left and already been passed. Great. Trust her, but keep her.
Finally, Majesty speaks truth.
I'm back, guys. Sorry for running away. Shall we continue searching now? What? How did you come back immediately? You just like got over that super quickly. Eli and Johnny have the opposite problems. Eli has people like being emotional for too little of the time, and then suddenly, and Johnny has them too much. No wonder they compliment each other. Yes, let's get a move on, ladies. Ignore this vote. Oh, wait, actually, Ghost Kid's saying don't think that's the real L. Ah, okay, fine. This is future / decoy L. Fine, but I got my eyes on you, L, and on my lunch, of course.
Because all I can think
course.
about is because all I can think about, despite conspiring to treat you like not a friend, is my food. I want to eat now. Can we have a picnic on this beach? That would be lovely.
But Earth, we just had breakfast. I said, why don't we have a picnic? And yes, classic Earth part. Exactly. You know, it's catching on.
Why is someone being
like,
a
honestly,
glutton Why is someone being a glutton a running theme of the series?
I don't know. All I'll say is that in the 9.5 years I've been doing YouTube for, if there's one thing that I've learned is how to make a catchphrase stick forever. Apparently. Okay, I found the next clue. Okay, so again, the Hyperion. Oh wait, they're on Avalonia, aren't they? So I guess it's not our world geography. Oh,
Oh,
and
wait, we have someone
welcome
new.
to Corrupted
Corrupted
Reimagination.
Imagination. Corrupted Reimagination. Oh, Imagine. Hello.
All right. Welcome to the stream. I hope I don't glitch again. Earth Pop is definitely one of my favorite pops because it reminds me of Betty. Okay, that's fine. Betty did have a disorder, though. An eating disorder, just going completely unaddressed. But as far as like a general actual character is, other than the food aspect, she was actually pretty good. Also, just imagine. Oh, is that yeah? You've got your name in there. Correct imagination, then /imagine. Okay, all right then. It's in Morse code, I think. Well, here am I depth because I don't know Morse code.
What do y'all do for
Here,
YouTube?
listen to it. This.
Uh,
Easy answer.
yeah, Jacob is a gacha creator, and I'm someone who makes assets. I just turn out assets. I've created some things, but I never complete them.
Well, hopefully that's gonna change soon. Which, by the way, I recorded the vocals for the song today. I have to mix them. I have like 5 takes that I got to choose from. Oh my goodness, Leisha's here. Oh my god. Okay, all right. That's okay. This is one of my friends from university who's just shown up here, like at 11:30. That is complete surprise. Okay, and yes, reactions and theories. Sorry, just like that was
Reactions, theories. He also
such
has
a pleasant
a
surprise.
he also has a running gacha series, Mutant Girl. Did you
Yep,
guys
that
make
just
this?
turned 4 years old.
No, we didn't make this
No.
in particular.
this is
We essentially we do a thing on this channel where Jacob reviews gacha series made by different people that are suggested to him via a list of other people.
yeah, or just ones that I find. Every now and then I'll just find one randomly, just like add it to the list. But yeah, as for I do make gacha, but again, that's different. Oh, you're in with me having a sleepover. We saw you were live. Oh, well, perfect. Again, well, okay, well, hi to both of you. What is this project? Okay, so this one is Jazz Pops by Flower Pop 13. Flower Pot 1300, which features which is a group of superheroes as of this season is trying to find another group of superheroes that got lost 10 years ago, and they've been finding a set of clues that have been laid out for them that have been leading them to the other superheroes, but at the same time have like started to spread doubt amongst the group itself, and also seem to have been like planned out by the villains who were responsible for the disappearance in the first place, which kind of which implies it's a trap, but that's not been in place yet. And this episode happens to be called Clues Part 2. So yeah. Yeah, listen to it. Again, don't know. All I hear is a lot of beeps. Yeah, wow, thank you. It's almost like that's what Morse code is.
You know, there are more visual ways to depict Morse code, like a dot and a dash.
Well, yes, that's how you would like lay them out. But if it's just going through sound, that's exactly how that would be. Like that's why it was made. I'm pretty sure it could actually be represented sound as well. So yeah.
Like Corrupted Imagine.
Oh, in fact, there's a description right there.
Also, Imagine, you want to know what we do here? We essentially like review things, you know, for story and consistency reasons, judge them based on their general quality, and give our opinions on what we make here. Give a general opinions.
It's in production and sometimes artistry. I'm not an artist, but Ghosty is. So whatever she's on, which has been a lot recently, which is great. That's also something that gets picked up. Then again, that's mainly in Emily's territory as well. So either way. Also, Johnny didn't make the series we're watching right now. Eli made the series. Johnny made the one we're watching tomorrow, Disco Pop, which is in the same universe. But yeah, oh, there you go. Josh corrected himself. Yeah, also, Josh is our resident Ben 10 Omnifacts, except for the fact that he's only correct like 50% of the time. So usually when I have comments, they'll usually when I have comments, I'll put them on screen. It's just because since starting VTubing, it's been it depends on, like, how the stream is performing to that. So like there, someone's comments on like that. But that's why it appears like the show Ben 10 Omnifacts, so we sometimes call him that a few times. And Ghost Kitty is also another artist who, incidentally, I keep forgetting to put Ghost Kitty's show on the list as well, because that got reviewed as part of My Street 5 years later, before I started doing live gacha reviews as a regular thing, which means that all the reviews there, this in like the C that's in there, they deserve to be highlighted on their own. So I will get back to that. Maybe that's what I got to do. Maybe I've got to do Disco Pops next, then the Guardians, and then Ghost Girl, if I remember that order. And yes, there's a lot on the list. But if you have stuff yourself, Imagine, then please do let us know, because that's honestly it is way more fun when we like have the person who's like also here. In fact, Eli was supposed to be here today, because I remember that on a different Saturday, she didn't have any anything scheduled, so I thought that was the free day, which is why I set this stream for today specifically. And she also asked me a couple of days ago, so yeah, I don't know. I try. Oh, okay, and also, this is not Eli. This is Prism of Voices / SBX Rans. I'm not sure how to say that name specifically, like your main channel, but yes, hello. And yeah, well, my plan was, because if the Guardians episode 6 of season 2 is going to come out tomorrow, and because tomorrow's Disco Pops, so I'll review it the day after. That was what I was saying. There we go. You know, hit self-promote to watch and enjoy. Okay. I mean, that is appreciated, yeah. Because we have had a problem with that in the past, but either way, a little bit of networking never hurt anyone. Right. Okay. It's used in telecommunication, but its only letters I know in Morse code are S, O, and H. Does anyone know the full Morse code alphabet? I don't. I've only heard about it. Wait, because let's maybe decode it. She's a device, so she's probably going to be able to. Actually, that's a clever solution. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, she probably will. Good idea. Celeste, can you read the Morse code in its latest, please? The translated message reads, "Go to the Apollonian jungle." Okay, so I guess we've exhausted the south, west, west, and south now, which means we're now going all the way back to the jungle. They have a concrete place they can teleport there now, so they can cross the entire planet. Again, assuming that's how this works, because we don't know how big Avalonia is, and we also don't know like how far they've been set to walk at all. This is another good reason why having the creator here helps us, because sometimes with these questions, having immediate answers allows us to contextualize whether it's a mistake in the editing or if there's something we're missing out on. Oh well. Thank you, Celeste. You're welcome, Majesty. Oh no, I hate the jungle. What if a wild animal came out of there? It's okay, Melody. We have each other and our powers to protect us. I don't think we'll run into any animals, but I do hope we run into the last blues pop. To the jungle. You're heading to a jungle expecting, and you're hoping not to run into any animals. I hate to break it to you, but jungles are known for containing animals.
Jungles are known for a lot of things, including vicious weather.
Yes. Fair enough. That's also that's another thing. But yeah, the animals is the important part for this, conversation. Gotta have some fauna with that flora, definitely. All right, so pros and cons of that video. Okay.
We're getting somewhere.
We are getting somewhere, and the variety of different types of clues is at least creative. There are plenty of ways. Cryptography is a vast subject, so of course, by all means, do that. But it is telling that the only clue that was really solved that was very concrete and very easy to do in the moment, that didn't quite relate to the rest of what was going on, was the don't trust L one, which of course they took at face value immediately. So that's another issue. And yeah, it unfortunately really drags it down. Yes, maybe it's not the real L that came back after L left for 5 seconds. You are right, Ghost Kitty. That's one thing that could happen. But either way, the fact that they were all so willing to just let her run off, or even have doubts about her character, despite the fact she's done nothing wrong apart from be uncomfortable with being accused of being a traitor the whole time. Much as happened to her, or as was implied to her. So unfortunately, that's basically all guys in a horrible. Except, and I'm now having connection issues, I think, again.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, it tells me when it's happening, but it also doesn't really say. It doesn't really give you a proper report, so I just have to guess. Okay, well, but now it's time to move on to episode 10. And yes, you're right. You're right, Imagine. Wi-Fi go brrr. That was terrible. Brrr. There we go. Better.
It go boo.
And yeah, I saw
right
in,
off a cliff.
in DMs. It's I don't want to detract. Yeah, I didn't want to detract from what was said in here, but basically, there's Ghosty, if you haven't seen, Ghost Kitty has applied shading to the logo. That was
Yes,
basically
I have seen
pause
it.
and have to.
I've just been trying to keep everything I say relevant to the stream. Sorry if I have not responded promptly. Yeah,
no, that's fine. What about critical critics using Gacha Life instead of Gacha Club? I'm actually not sure if this might. Actually, no, this is Gacha Club because remember that camping background that we saw a while ago? That's only in Gacha Club. I know that because in the Mutant Girl, I had to use that one. Gacha, I couldn't find more, much less prop. Creating one of the only plot holes I've intentionally ignored in the series.
Yeah, Jacob is very serious when it comes to his writing.
Yeah, as soon as someone mentions there's a plot hole in the series, oh god, what have I done now? What's happened? Especially considering that I do this all the time, and I'm pointing like other people's mistakes in here. Like if I have one for my own, I either have to try and find a solution or just be like, well, I've goofed for sure. Fortunately, it happens very rarely, but you know, it's come to
Sometimes when you
pass.
do, sometimes if you're doing a long running narrative, it just
Okay.
takes time to not screw up as badly.
Mm-hmm. And there's actually a recent example where Aiden, well, actually Aiden came to me about an issue that I found for myself, like the same day. I was thinking to myself about this, and then Aiden came forward and mentioned it's to do with the remake that just came out actually for the 4th anniversary, and it's where, because Sebastian arrives when it's clearly like still dark, implies to be the middle of the night, and then it goes to Morwenna, who's already over at Pop's house, and it's during the day. So what I had to say was that it was just that Sebastian happened to go there before the sun came up, but it actually still is technically daytime, like by like clock times and such. That was my best solution, like in universe. Out of universe, it was I didn't realize when I was writing that through, being like, of course, that's when I was not there. I did have not to be in that scene for several reasons, but you know, in hindsight, not the smartest move. Okay, Clay doesn't want me to tell too many stories. I don't know where I got up to in that point, so I'm just going to carry on with the next episode, which is called To the Jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they encounter an animal.
Yeah, what the Pops venture into the Avalonian. Will they find the final Pop? Or in this case, will they find an animal?
I hope they find an animal.
Oh yeah, the title. Oh, that's right, because there's timestamps, but because of Restream, the timestamps don't work. So just be warned if you you're sensitive to sieges by eyes. Around here, well, we've looked extensively. I guess it's time to give up now. Other than you and me, obviously. Yes. I hope she's around here somewhere, though. Well, all the clues, most in many ways, do lead here. Yeah, the other one just said not to trust you, but yes. True, so she must be close. We entered the jungle. So obviously that means that she's going to be very nearby. Again, there's like no sort of scale for any of these places. How small is the jungle for that sentence to make sense? Wait a sec. Over where? There, the benches. Hold on, benches? In the jungle? What?
Why are there benches in the jungle?
I don't know. Look for the bare necessities and benches so you rest at ease.
Get your feet up. Don't worry
anyway.
about your life. It's just benches in the jungle.
I don't know why. Okay. Oh,
You know,
I mean the necessity. Question it, please. Simple bare necessities of life.
don't question it, please.
That's the motto of Gacha. Yeah.
Question it, please.
Looks like the other pops are having a conversation. I wonder if they're talking about the last pop. Now, I bet they're talking about Elle right now, just because, like, obviously, like with her sister out of the way, Melody, then there's no one to really like. They like immediately shut down any suspicions. So they could be like, "Should we trust Elle? I mean, the note said that it was laid out on a piece of paper. What can we do? Our hands are tied." Yeah.
It was on the piece of paper, so obviously it must be true and official.
Let's hide behind that bush. Oh wait, hold on. We've also got Ghost Kitty's song that I skipped over. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the pops walk tonight. Doesn't quite fit the meter, but close enough. Better than welcome back to the pizzeria, anyway. Okay. But, oh, I called it. I knew it. They're talking about the note, and they also happen to be not on benches. There's a bench there. And also just an industrial complex. Again, in the jungle.
Yes, this is totally something you would come across in the middle of the jungle.
In the jungle, the busy jungle, the buildings rest today. What the note said. Yeah, we know. It was 3 letters, not difficult. I've been thinking about it too. She has been acting very unusual. Unlike us, who are being completely rational human beings at this point. Ever since we got back from Nightmare Forest, she hasn't been the same. Oh, I just thought she was always like that. See? This is what I was saying. Not the blues pops don't know Elle that well, and yet she was like, "How could you do this to me? I'm your best friend." It's like, well, I mean, kind of, but also no. No, she's usually a strong fighter and is always eager to help when there's trouble. Weird how she changed personalities right after we started accusing her of betrayal. Oh, and to address Imagine's question about why Earth didn't know with the nose, Eli's talked about this before, but basically because a lot of the designs for the pops were friend submissions, and only one of the friends happens to to send in with a nose. So rather than have them be all consistent to each other and either give all the rest of them noses or take away the nose and have the style be similar, Eli opted instead for just, I guess, not doing that. And here we are. Those poor pups never smell the sweet scent of anything. Actually, that's a fair point. Maybe that's why Earth Pop's the one who's always hungry, because he's the only one who can smell food. I guess that makes sense. It makes more sense than Aaron in my streets being like, I have a snooter. What? A nose? As if having a nose is like rare in the world, implying that everyone else is Voldemort. While Nightmare Forest does crazy things, she's probably just seen something. Yes, we've all been to the Nightmare Forest and we all know its effects. So why would we be surprised? Anyway, there are lots of ghosts and you do hallucinate sometimes. She'll be right. What do you mean she'll be right? She'll be alright? Or she'll be right as in, like, proven right? What? But she keeps avoiding talking about the traitor and runs away when we mention it. My theory is that in the Nightmare Forest she saw the Cloaked Master. For those of you who don't know about the Nightmare Forest, previous episode, the last time we reviewed the Jazz Pops, this came up. The Nightmare Forest was a place that showed you your worst nightmares, and they all went through that, And Elle's worst nightmare was being kicked out of the Pops, which is where this whole thing comes from. Also, I love that. So if I was giving Jacob a cup of tea, Ghosty a bottle of alcohol, and a cup of milk for myself. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. You know us so well.
I only got drunk once. This isn't a usual thing for me.
And I've gotten drunk 0 times, as Lisha and Mia can actually, if they're still here right now, can vouch for.
Were you that one sober friend at the party that would drive everyone home?
I mean, I can't drive, but I would figuratively look after people, or either de-escalate or enable their antics, depending on which one was funnier.
Enable them, Jacob.
It really depended. Sometimes you know how it is at college. Sometimes sometimes things get crazy.
He also tricked her into working for him and spying on us. So he gets our identities or something like that. Jacob is trapped in the back rooms. Oh no, Jacob can actually place himself in the back rooms.
Hang on. There we go. Not only that, but I discovered that I can do this. Oh, one way. Okay, see here's the thing. You can't see that like this point. Okay, so I need to bring myself up a bit. Look at the way that they've programmed the hips to sway. Oh god, what have I done? No, that's not what I meant to do at all. How did I? Oh, it's because I've angled it. Okay.
No, Jacob, don't descend to the next layer of the back rooms.
I was ascending. I was walking upwards. I was doing this. Now I can descend. Here I go down into the floor. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that for some reason they've made the hips of all the characters really, really pronounced. Which, considering that this is a program made mainly to use for anime 3D models or anime style 3D models, kind of makes me think if maybe they know their demographic a bit too well. Right. Anyway, let's try to.
Yes, I would like to go to where I'd like to go to wherever your model comes from and be like, one femboy Jacob Buddy, please.
You made this model.
I
know exactly where it comes from.
I couldn't edit the body type or the walking animations. There's just one walking animation for all of their models. Okay, I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Hold on a second. You can't. Well, yeah. Actually, yeah. I was going to say, yeah. You can in fact edit the body types, but even if you had done that for me, then you wouldn't have. Then it would still have the issue with the hips because that's just pre-programmed into. This is a different program. Yeah, the hips do not. The hips don't lie, and neither do I. There we go. Oh god. Okay, moving swiftly. Okay, anyone tried a draw edits? If it goes in the back rooms. Okay, I think the previous stream when we saw Ghosty's VTuber, we all went into the back rooms, even William. So if he wants have the 3 of us in the back rooms, be my guest. Why not? Oh, okay. I can't work with a traitor. In my honest opinion, the L pop should be removed from the jazz pops.
What?
You know how it goes, right? Guilty until proven innocent by a second piece of paper. At least till the situation is resolved. Ah, okay, so it's a temporary suspension. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, no! My dream is coming true! again, if you've just joined us, the dream was a nightmare. This is not like her life ambition was to be fired. Just emphasizing that. It's like future me said, they're kicking me out. No, 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 this can't be happening. It can't be. No, no, no! Okay, I visual. Fortunately enough, Restream was lagging too much to trigger a seizure in anyone, so there's that. Oh god, no! No! Right. I'm leaving again. Bye, everyone. I can't. No. Not more dreams. God, my shoulders are swaying so much. I'm just gonna bang my head on this wall.
I get to
Can I
die
do
with
that? I can.
Jacob's walking animation in my memory forever. Yeah, isn't it perfect? I hate it.
Wait, actually. Bang. There we go. Why is it always a dream? Ah! There we
Oh,
go.
so by the way, for anyone uninformed who's watching, Jacob hates dream sequences.
We've had so many, like, the past, like, few episodes alone. I'm trying to recenter myself, okay? Give me a moment. This takes a while.
We hate. I love live streams, pure chaos. Jacob hates dream sequences. I also hated that dream sequence. What was that? Was
Yeah, see,
that
here's the
Ellie?
question about this. How long has she been in the dream sequence for?
I don't know where the cutoff point is. We don't know. Last Friday night, I need some.
Last Friday night, I had a terrible dream that has kicked off by. I'm in bed now. It's all right. Last Friday night. Okay.
Why does VTuber Jacob wail like a penguin? No, it's just that every
Yeah, like that's
my
just the
animation
program I'm using
partner
right now.
Vaughn hates dream sequences too. Yeah, because the thing with the dream sequence is that you don't often people don't know how to write them efficiently. So you don't know where the real world stops and where the dream starts. It's
Yeah.
always when the
Unless you're Lewis
dream
Carroll, then you make it like
ends.
very obvious. Mm-hmm.
People do not use visual effects, especially when they're trying to probably tease something. It's just when you use a dream sequence, everything within that dream now does not matter. Why should we believe the stakes of the dream when the dream is not reality? It takes
Yeah,
your
unless
readers so far out of the scene that they hit the Andromeda galaxy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing that I think Dream Sequence is actually good at sometimes is giving an insight into the character who's having the dream, giving them some clarity. But the thing is that with this time, we went into the dream sequence with Elle suspecting that her friends are going to kick her out, and that her nightmare will become reality. And we leave the dream sequence with Elle suspecting that her friends are going to kick her out, and her nightmare will become reality. So we've advanced to nothing.
Nothing efficient has happened. We've just confirmed what we've already known. Like,
Yeah.
dream sequences, man.
It wasn't real.
Of course it wasn't real, you ding dong. Go back to
I'll be
bed.
fine. Nobody's kicking you out. And then Eagle Pop just like throws a pillow at her and is like, "I swear you're fired if you don't shut up," or something.
You just need Ghosty's
Just go
OC
back to
code, in which case I can send that to you.
Yeah, probably in Gremlin pose if I. Oh, hey, I got a ping from the server of the thing.
Isn't real, Ellie. That's the problem. Yeah, that is the problem. We don't know. Everyone might still suspect you of treason. We don't know. We have no idea. You
Mhm.
just.
Yeah,
Wait, are we back?
although, yeah,
Wait,
maybe the
we're
piece of
still
paper
in
was
the.
all.
We're still in the forest of nightmares? Why would you ever
I
sleep in
hope
the.
not, because that was. Okay, I really hope we're not in the Forest of Nightmares, because the Forest of Nightmares was 2 episodes ago. No, in fact, 3 episodes or something.
Yeah, but we.
Okay, ladies, we've arrived at. Oh, so now we're in the jungle. Okay, so this is the real jungle. On one
Last
hand, I
Friday
like the fact that the
night, we
jungle.
were in the jungle and we were in the forest of nightmares last Friday night. I can't believe that was a dream. What does this has to be a meme? Someone said I'd be alright last Friday night. Mental breakdown on scene last Friday night. I can't believe that was
Right.
a dream. I hope to God this is a meme. I just assume I'll be alright. Last Friday night.
Mhm. Oh, look for the bare necessities and question your reality. Never know exactly when you're awake. I mean, the bare necessities, at least you are still on the team. And you better
Necessities
keep
of
consistent for
life.
everyone's sake. Mhm. Okay, yeah, we've arrived at the jungle now. This is the real jungle. I will say one positive I do have here is that I like that the jungle looks different from the dream because she hadn't actually seen the dream. Like that she hadn't actually seen the jungle before the dream, so she wouldn't know what to project, so her mind just like autofills. Even though that was a forest.
Imagine.
This is also a forest, but whatever.
Okay, imagine. I'm just gonna say one thing. I hope this is not a dream. These. I'm, I'm gonna go. I don't know, sleep or something. I'm gonna take a very long nap.
He'll just get drunk again. Hmm. The last pop should be around here. Again, implying for the second time that the Avalonian jungle is the smallest jungle ever to exist.
I don't know. Maybe Josh is right. Ghosty does need more booze.
Yeah. Let us begin our search. I'll take that tea right about now. Yeah. Oh, Majesty, one thing before we start. No! Start! Yes, Monsieur, what is it?
We should probably
Should we
go
split
in
into
pairs.
groups like Earth and Eagle, Winter and Snap, L and Melody? We only have so much animation budget. Should we just restrict the number of characters on screen at any time? Which is honestly an actually good idea. No, I don't think so. I don't want to secretly betray you all.
Also,
and
yes. Imagine
sorry,
you are
Kitty,
100%. Imagine you are 100% right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some people can't animate. So, Gacha is a springboard people use to essentially create what they want to create. Lame, but it is
That's why I love
a
about it so
helpful
much.
tool to.
That's why I've been using it for 5 years.
So if you came here expecting top
Yeah,
quality
you think the mutant goes.
So if you came here expecting animation, I'm sorry to leave you disappointed.
Hmm. do push the boundaries like between traditional 2D animation and gacha itself, but not that many. Although we have talked about a few of them in the past. They have their own share of problems. Because I had there could a big scary in the tree. Oh, do you an animal? No, I just think searching in small groups like that could be dangerous. There could be. Oh god, I tried to zoom in on my head. I'm not centered. Whatever. I was going to do like a zoom in. Animals! Whatever. Also, I can't see the backrooms image, by the way, Ghost Kitty, because it's like part of the application I'm using to for the VTuber, so that's just part of it that's already uploaded
Also,
on there.
you could just look up backrooms and find several different things.
You can also do that, yeah. I think she does have a point. If you split up a thing, it would be better than in larger groups. If you split into a group of 4 and a group of 5, then it would be safer. Yes, let's split into bigger groups. I mean, couldn't you do 3 groups of 3? That you're easily visible by that, so why not? Snap, Winter, and Azure, you can come with me. The Jazz Pops can go together. Send the other group a message when you find her. Let's go. Oh.
Also, where?
Okay. I take back what I said. This is the exact same background as the dream sequence, so clearly that was based on some sort of future projection, which further complicates the matter of the dreams of the future being a fabrication and not actually reality. But oh well. Found her yet? Nope. You've seemed extra anxious today. You alright? No, I had another nightmare. And you and I were in this exact... Can we not explain the nightmare that we just saw as an audience? Can we skip over this, please? That's why I didn't want to split into groups of 2. I mean, the other solution would be to inspect a different area of the jungle, just avoid this one altogether, but, you know, whatever, sure. As long as you don't find a random industrial complex that should be just off screen right now, you should be fine. I was afraid the dream would come true and I didn't want it to. Oh, it's okay, I understand now, but at least we're in a bigger group now, so it won't happen. And you're a strong fighter. I'm so proud of you for still being a part of the team, even though they seem to be against you. Oh, and yeah, we can critique the animation, but at the same time, it's weird because with gachas, I try to determine like in the moment when I start, like how best to judge the editing or the animation. Usually what I tend to try and do is like suggest things like based on like what editing things I see like in the moment, like what else could have been included by that's like part of the same skill set almost, if that makes sense. Or part of the same
because
skill
believe it or not, not everyone can animate and not everyone has the best editing skills.
I'm judging by the fact that you know about Welcome Back to the Pizzeria, but missed the previous stream I did, that you're from Williams' channel, which means you are used to Williams' criticisms of professional animations rather than some of the stuff that's done by one person in their spare time. So yeah, critique the animation, but, you know, just beware that this person is doing what they can with no training, let's say. Don't let your thoughts get to you. The nightmares were just dreams. Nothing can stop L Pop. Nobody can stop my sister. Thanks, sis. I'm glad. I have such an awesome sister. By the way, I love how like the music cuts like right there. That's probably not deliberate because that's just how the tracks tend to loop in this thing, but still, nice effect. I'm glad I have such an awesome sister. You're the best. Attention, ladies. Okay, speaking of the music, we're in concert mode right now. Marty McFly's about to sing Johnny Be Good or something. The final blues pop member has been found. I will teleport you all to our location immediately. Yeah. Jazz pops, here's the last blues pop. I guess we don't get to see how she was found or anything. It's just, oh, I guess it was done off screen. And she's here now.
Here she is.
We rescued her from bears. Don't know.
Why did you? Okay. Pump the brakes. The group is lacking diversity, and there is an expression. 9% of them are the same. Yes, we are very aware. Everyone looks very samey, except for Earth Pop, who has a nose, but that's because she's someone else's OC. And she's just.
I was gonna say, it's interesting because all of the jazz pops are made by different people, but yet they all end up with the same basic eyes that are almost the same as Default Boys from the first like presets of Gacha Club.
Yes, we are aware, and personally I hate it. I would not like them to look the same, but this is just, the curse. TM.
I'm still baffled by how that happens because we've talked about when Johnny's made OCs that all look the same, but this is something where several people have come together and by some hive mind that I can not yet comprehend, they ended up all like this. The blues pops have less of that problem, admittedly. I mean, Azure Pop over here still sporting the same eyes, but since they seem to have come from different places, like Snap Pop, ironically enough, made by Johnny, was just from somewhere else, and that was that. I think we saw an episode in Jazz Pops originally. I think there was a scene with like a bunch of different pop groups that were all like circulating around that time, and because they're made by different people, they all looked like they were from different sets interacting together, which provide its own sort of problem because different art styles, but at the very least you could tell the groups apart, even if nothing else. And you say the music is good, the story makes sense mostly. Yeah, that's what I mean. So you've got like natural and scoring, which is still a level above what some Gacha tubers have done. But yeah, as far as story, that's the thing. With story, no matter what skill level you have, it always ends up waiting for connection. All right. So, as I was saying, I think. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So, I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, I'm good. I just forgot what I was saying. I have no idea anymore. Oh yes, no matter what skill set you're in, that you have with editing or anything, it always seems to be the story stuff where people just end up bringing everything down or up, depending. I'm Safari. Oh, that's why I thought it's. Oh, that I was dumb because I said Safri before because I forgot about the second A. So I was right about it. Yeah, that's how it was supposed to be read. I just misread it. There we go, Safari. And I can't wait to fight crime along you wonderful girls. Also, probably reconnect and find out all about the memories we lost for the past 10 years, but sure, whatever.
generic guys as gags for their bits. Yes. Like most do, but some others use the generic eyes unironically.
They use generic eyes as generic eyes. Who'd have thought? Anyway, I think a little celebration is due, which is why I'm playing this music in the background, I guess.
Are you sure you want to party
Ready?
it up in the middle?
Oh my goodness. Wait, I think we're about to get another original song from Eli. Okay, all right. Which means it's time for another song review. Blues Pops never stops. Really?
Wait. Also, wait, what? Are you sure you want to do the whole celebration thing in the middle of the jungle?
Why not? What's going to happen? They're going to find some animals?
Aminals! That, and they're in the middle of a jungle. Don't you want to get someplace that isn't, you know, teeming with dangerous insects, animals, and flora?
Nah, they're the audience.
Hi guys, just got off work. Hi.
Oh, hey. I have to pause this because it's not loading. Yeah. Hello, Johnny. We were talking about you before. You're just in time to witness another Eli original song. Also, yes, please invite Bon. I'm curious.
Invite whoever you want.
Yeah, you never have to ask to invite someone. That's the whole point of a public live stream.
The all blue.
And I think this is also blues music. So again, Eli knows about the music. In fact, I can. This feels like a bit like Sweet Home Chicago, which I last heard on the played in the Blues Brothers movie.
Chicago.
So. Mm-hmm. I will say, this is going to sound like a backhanded compliment, but Eli, I think your voice is too sweet for the blues. Like, as far as blues music goes, most of the singers, they don't sound like this, but I don't know. And that is how you do a proper A-B rhyme scheme. Yes, with a connected meter. There we go. That's what I was looking for yesterday. Also, hello, Bon. You rhyme together with together, kind of cheating, kind of a little bit, but still, close enough, close enough. And here's the issue when you only have one person singing forever, unfortunately, unless you harmonize with yourself, which can be done, by the way, but yeah. Good, I'm sick of all the clues in the Ray. I noticed they only do dancing when they're not singing. I feel like Eli, the Blues Pops attended the Aiden School of Movement, I think. But oh well. So Josh here says Emi makes good writing and some questionable writing decisions with his characters with his series Disco Pops and Ballroom Pops. What Imagine? We don't have to imagine that. That's what happened. That's exactly what you've seen all the reviews, Josh. You know that that's what happened. Also, hold on. Did Ghost say didn't hear anything? Apparently, Ghost didn't hear anything. Chat, you could all hear like the song, right? Okay, you heard it. All right, fine. All right. Okay, good. I think that should be it, right? That's usually at the end of the episode. Yeah, there we go. I would have played a bit more of the instrumentals to end the episode. Just have the a little bit play over the end card. Maybe a couple more bars basically. By which I mean musical bars, not rapping bars. You know what I meant. Okay, well, a little bit disappointing that we didn't see how the reunion took place between all of them. I mean, it felt like it had been a very emotional moment because they were together for the first time in 10 years. But we did see the aftermath, and that was still a lot of fun. And actually, again, nice rhyme scheme, nice meter, nice and simple. Again, voice bit too sweet for the blues, but obviously that really can't be helped, so Kanazaki fault you there. As for the rest of the episode, I mean, the dream sequence does kind of drag it down a bit, I'm afraid. But you know what they do say, things have to get worse before they get better, which is exactly what happened here. So I guess that's sorted. All right. Need to get through these. So episode 11. Two more in the home, and then it's on video in the season finale. Well, Madison's watching. Do you want me to into the depths again while the video loads?
Sir, did you say dream sequence?
And yes, I dream sequence.
Yes.
It's part that you missed.
There was a dream sequence.
That was the thing that happened.
And I had opinions about it. Please don't.
All right, just to make everyone feel better. How did I end up? I pressed up and down, and somehow I end up in a different position to where I started. How did I do that? Let me just.
Okay. So let me explain. let me explain. Okay, so there was a dream sequence, but that dream sequence encompassed 2 episodes. Yeah. 2 episodes were a dream. Essentially, we were in the first of nightmares, and one girl had a nightmare. But the nightmare lasted for 2 episodes, and it was a nightmare about her being kicked out of the pop scoop she's in, her group of little super gremlins. So we used that opportunity to go through 2 episodes of her essentially confirming to herself what she was worried about in her dream. And then we go back to the first of nightmares, which
now trying to change
apparently we had nothing to worry. Apparently we had nothing to worry about this episode. What is the emotional through line?
That wasn't the Forest of Nightmares.
There isn't one.
Go see that. What? Go see that wasn't the Forest of Nightmares. That was the jungle, as confirmed by Magic.
I know, but we woke up in the Forest of Nightmares, and then We woke up in the forest of nightmares and then went to the jungle. You can't see it on my face, but I right now am rethinking all of my life choices. I hate it. I hate it so much. You gotta love the internet. Love hate, but love the internet, the place. Let's just continue. Please. I can't. I can't. Your mouth is moving, but I can't hear you talking. Now we don't know what's canon and what's not. Do her friends suspect her? We're not too sure. Like, the dream sequence is that her and her friends find a letter on the beach. Ah. Jacob, we can't hear you. Jacob, do I need to wave my flags? I don't have any flags, but I have an Arby's gift card. That didn't work. That's not a flag. I wasn't speaking. Oh, apparently Jacob wasn't speaking. Games and media law for context. Yes, we are also into that.
This might be a bit better. I have one microphone that works, but it's not really anything.
Hi. Yeah, we can hear you. Sort of. You sound distant.
Yeah, because like I had to change.
Where have you gone, Jacob Butter?
That's why like my computer wasn't like the big monitor. I don't know why, because like the other microphone is still working. It just doesn't seem to be picking anything up. So yeah, I guess we watch like this.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah, I'll turn it off for now, and then I'll try it after a bit. In fact, oh wait, I just realized I think that's synced up to. Oh, okay, never mind. Right, episode 11. So, but I was complaining about the fact that we're going back to serialized to episodic dramas after a mega serialized, season long arc that just concluded. And then after there's the season finale. So this is very much this
is what Aiden will call peak filler. So I guess we'll see. Thanks for having us over, Jazz Pops. I know we just saw each other in the last episode, but I guess it's our civilian forms now, which granted we haven't seen yet, so that's and yes, Bonnie, the title of this stream is Gacha Review. We are watching Gacha stuff. No problem. Of course you are. Here, have a slice of pizza.
Why do these characters have no front hair? I don't know. That's kind of the mystery of why that's kind of the mystery here.
I'm still surprised that none of the people who made them individually thought, hey, let's give them front hair. I know that my OC doesn't have front hair.
But
okay,
that's
fine. Yeah, like he was supposed to be easy to make back in the days when you didn't have character exports. And also, my hair just does look like that in real life a lot of the time, unless it grows out. I was one of the Gacha tubers back in the day to make an OC that looked like them and not, I don't know, an aminal. Don't worry, guys, Groove is the same. Classic Groove is not as catchy. Oh, by the way, I don't think the rest of the Blues Pops have met your group, Snap. No, but well, actually, hold on. Yes, they have, because Snap's from the Disco Pops, so we have met them. And in fact, I should also mention that this episode in the description, it says that it was co-written by a few people, including Johnny. So we got one of the writers here this time. So I retract my previous statement of them not really writing together or talking about the series behind the scenes. Also, why am I still in the back rooms? Because I didn't want to change the background again. Anyway, I don't think they have. I bet they miss me. Well, maybe we'll all have a mission together soon. Lo and behold, Majesty is about to call them, and let's see if that happens. I hope we do. I'd love to meet them one day. Should I call Groove now? If you want to. Yes. Okay, I'll call her right now. I just noticed Safari doesn't have a name or like a display name. Well, I think most of the Blues Pops don't. Interesting. Maybe that's part of the reveal. Maybe their civilian names actually are SWMS. Yes, imagine. We've already talked about this. It is all in Gacha Club. That's what we've been saying the whole time. The Default Boy is only a
100%.
preset in Gacha Club, which means that if Default Boy was used as a model for all of these people, then it must have been from Gacha Club itself, as were the backgrounds. It doesn't make sense to beg characters in Gacha Live and import them into Gacha Club. If you could do that at that point, just bring up more backgrounds. Oh, who's my buddy behind me? Oh, my Backrooms buddy. Actually, you know what? That's a good name for it. Backrooms buddy. I like that. Hi, Snap. Hey, Groove. How are you and Disco Pops doing? We're good, it says, yeah. But be honest, though, do you guys miss me? Did you actually just call for that? Okay. Anyway, we miss you. I think about you every day. It's okay. I miss it. Oh, whoa. Okay, too fast. Hi, Groove. That was Safari. She says hi. Great. Who's Safari? Again, you've been lost for 10 years. Why would we know who Safari is? Okay, those are weird pause there, but basically Groove said, I guess the Disco Pulse would see you at some point, and yeah, promising you will eventually. Which may have not been joining the writing room, being like, we got to do this crossover at some point. Not that they haven't already, of course. Well, I gotta go now. Bye. Bye. Oh, Emma, if that's your name. Tell me, Emma, if that is your real name, may I have a slice of pizza? I think that was the last piece, and it's okay. I can't remember your name either. Oh, that's why we haven't mentioned it, because we're gonna have the review of the names. Understood. Oh, maybe we should go around and say our names so we can remember. Good idea. I don't think I've known Safari's real name. Mine is Elizabeth. Mine is Emmy. And you got my name right. It's Emma. Yes, as you can tell, that gets very confusing generally. Mine is Elsa. It's probably not related to my ice powers though, which we've never seen her use after 2 seasons. I don't think. Anyway, I'm Marion. I'm also Elsa's sister. And I have a nose only when I'm not transformed, apparently. My name is Ava. I'm N. And I'm Jen. Ladies, I've just received urgent news. What is it, Majesty? A priceless artwork has been stolen from the museum. There's not a minute to lose. I shall teleport you there immediately. And yes, she gives up a sensor spell for pop transformation. You know what? A worthy sacrifice. Anyway, I hope there's a painting of food. A painting of food. You know what? I take it back. She is like Betty. This is definitely bordering on eating disorder at this point. And no, there's no time to prepare. You're just in the mission. You transform, and that's it. You got your powers, do your duty. I know, but we should focus on the mission. We don't want the thief to get away. Right, but where are they? Over there, I saw someone. That was just a person, right? It was a villain. I can tell by the villainy attire. We've never seen the villain before. Maybe the Star
New villain?
How many times has the word villain been said? You know what? You know what? Leisha, Mia, if you ever watch this video again, take time the word villain that was said in that scene. Again, it's going to my enabling side. Either way, let's go and stop them. Either way, if it's a normal person, let's go and stop them also, I guess. Oh, it just so happens they're holding what looks to be a phone, but actually could also be a very shrunken painting frame. Also, the villain counter is not 1. It was like there's like 5 at this point. Stop right there. Oh, look who it is. My enemies. That's right. I was a villain. You were correct.
Why do I have black hair? Why do I have only black hair except for this one random blue? What is my character design?
A better question is why am I dressed like a member of the Star Tribe whilst trying to steal a piece of artwork that could easily be identified as the culprit of the theft?
Like, Imagine has a good point. Why is she stopping? Why is she stopping?
Well,
She's
Snap said
stopping.
stop right there. What else are you going to do at that point?
Why are you wasting your time talking
My-
to the bot? Yeah, Imagine has a
My
good point.
only
She could
weakness,
be.
manners.
It's like, yes, I am stealing a painting, but someone asked me to stop, so I must take a moment to review my etiquette worksheet I got from I don't know, villain school
Stop
for
tribe
villains.
initiation.
Yes, I see.
Wait,
She's a
actually,
villain,
hold on.
but
No.
not a monster.
Exactly. Yes, precisely. Also, I should not have said Star Tribe initiation. That acronym is cursed. Right.
It's TA. It's TA.
Who are you doing with that? I am Vesta, and it's none of your business anyway.
Of course
Villain
she
no
would.
swiping.
Of course. Okay, imagine. Of course she should stop. It's only polite.
Okay, but can we also point out that, Ghost Kitty said villain no swiping, villain no swiping? Yes, that is actually also, manners is also swiper's tonight. Or, I guess, commands inputted 3 times.
Harry,
I think that's why there's a
we
thing
need to
that was
take.
trapped in video game the whole time. And that's why you could just have a
Okay.
command input several times, and that's why Swiper has to obey
Okay.
the programming, but I don't know.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. I'm just imagining like a Scooby-Doo scene, but instead, Fred just takes off the mask and says, "Wait, guys! It wasn't Vesta. It was Swiper all along."
Swiper? Exclaims the gang. Oh, man! Anyway.
Why are you telling him the name? It's none of your business.
That. Can I just remind people that this episode had 4 writers?
Imagine really you should probably. I'm starting to think that Imagine should take my place on this stream. What?
Exactly. Yes, it is. You can't steal them.
So much better. Honestly,
Why does Vesta just sound like Eric Cartman? Whatever, I'm stealing it, and you can't get me.
Just look on their faces.
Vesta, give back the painting. Nya, 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 nya. Actually, we will stop you. No, seriously, we will stop you. There's like 9 of us. What are you going to do? In your dreams. Elf, like, dreams? Dreams? What dreams? Gets triggered. See if you can catch me now, Jazz Pops. I'm hovering inch. No, flown away. If only we had a spaceship. Oh, great. Okay, hold on. And yeah, just the thing is, it's okay. I can't see her, but I can see the painting. I guess that was definitely a flaw in the plan. This villain's costume reminds me of Viara. Oh, I can see that bit actually. Go after her then, before you lose her. By the way, there are actual flying poses in Gacha that don't look like somebody is like actually, it's like actually is like walking on the air. Just a heads up.
You can't stop me, Pops, except for politeness. By God, that's.
Why
Why don't you just ask her to?
Yeah, exactly. Can you just imagine just like the the security guard show up and it's like, oh right, that's it. Put your hands in the air and give the painting back, please. No. And it's stuck again.
At this point, I try.
Like Grand Central Station or something. That painting is going to crash on like the. It's going to like hit the side of the like hit the ledge. Why would you? Okay. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Not gonna lie, not the worst idea to try and have a little bit of a little bit of like back and forth. Also, oh, live action people. Okay, and is that like actual motion blur, or is that just I stopped it at a bad time? No, that was motion blur. All right then. And now we're in a school. Okay. Okay, and again, can't do this justice. I really suggest checking the videos in the description this time, especially for this action sequence. Probably one of the best in the series thus far. I don't know why one of them was randomly like leaving a trail of pixie dust. That doesn't happen until now, but nice shadows at least. Now back down
I
here.
appreciate the.
Oh, by the way, that grin, like the dun 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 dun, that was time to it. Again,
Like that
Eli
was
really knows
like,
his music.
the timing was
When she wants
nice,
to.
but we could do with a different grin than just the grin everyone uses.
Oh
That
yeah,
one.
like you like yeah, go
There are
like the one
tons of different grin options that you could use. This one is just one of many, and this one isn't very imposing. In fact, it's rather polite.
Well, that's what you need, isn't it? Politeness.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so she dropped the painting, that's why now. And rush down. God, okay, all right. A little bit of a disparity here is the fact that the painting is falling in slow motion, but yet we have like some really good like movement effects to imply speed for Eagle Pop.
This painting is falling really slowly.
into my hand, not like perpendicular to the ground. It's actually falling at an angle to fall conveniently into my hand. Harry Potter has caught the snitch. Gryffindor wins.
Wait, there was actually a sense of depth there. Eagle Pop is now far away from the camera. What? What? Was everyone just standing there?
Yeah, again, we got through. Like, I was worried about this episode because it seemed like it was going to be just like a random filler episodic thing compared to the multi arc of the last one. But no, surprisingly, this has given us one of the best visuals in the whole show so far.
It's given us one of the best visuals, but might I ask, did the Pops just like stand there and do nothing while Eagle Pop just did all of the chasing and all of the work?
Yeah, but I would have thought like at least they should have rushed after the painting because now the villain's gone away. But oh well.
Wait.
Oh, we have to show them our stuff now, says Bon. Okay, I'll well. I mean, you could say that won't feature on Gacha review most likely because it seems it's based on the pair review. Well, actually, wait, granted, my attention, you seem to have a little bit of a Gacha OC, but it seems for the most part that you two, considering that you're from William's channel, I would imagine you're not necessarily Gacha tubers. But I'll definitely have a look at some point. You'll go on the list.
Welcome
Anyway.
to the list.
Mm-hmm. That was amazing. Vegeta, look! I can I not had to chase down a villain in the air before, but at least we got her. And what do you mean you got... Oh, did you? What do you mean you got her in the painting? What? You didn't get her in the painting. She's right there. She's in the school again. You may have won this time, Pops, but believe me, we will win next... I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Sometimes I question my own reality.
The Jazz Pops will be defeated. Just you wait and see. Don't worry, they'll certainly win anyway. Let's return the painting and go back home. That green, but it was like fully white. That's a different painting. That's been swapped out. Oh no. Okay, well that was one of one of the better standalone episodes of the series. And one of the better
visually, one of the better standalone. I'm still very confused.
I still don't know why.
But don't worry.
Yeah, definitely didn't take 9 pops. Yeah, true. Well, usually.
But even then, the one thing I'm confused about is that why didn't they like spread out? So why did they have to stand in that one area while just Eagle Pop did all of the work? Also, why did the villain stop and address the Pops? 9 writers, everyone.
And no, not 9 writers. There's 9 Pops. 4 writers. We're not that
4
crazy.
Writers. 4 writers. Surely you would have had the Pops like doing their own thing, but not just stand there and wait. Well, I guess Eagle Pop got it down pat with the villain. I guess we could just watch.
Yeah. Nothing else to be done, really. Oh, well, it's time, everyone, for the season finale. Which I think is just called season finale. Yes, it is. Second premiere. She is holding a celebration in honor of the Star Tribe interrupt. Can the jazz songs get out before it's too late. So,
Okay. Actually, I fixed the other microphone now. So even better. I've worked it out, Ghosty. I know why it loses connection for me sometimes. It's when I go to like another tab or something. When I that functions.
No, like imagine we
to read the
love to
script.
see creative works of all types here.
Yeah, we do. That's another thing as well. And at the same time.
We love creative works. Come here, just get in the bag. Get in the bag.
Okay, hold on a second.
Of course, I'm kidding. I don't do for what? We like to view your creative work. Now get over here and get in the bag.
Get back in the sack.
No. We're trying to keep you here so you do not leave. I'm not sure if that's kidnapping or willing participation in house arrest.
I don't know about that one, Ghosty.
Please, I'm not trying to
Not
scare you.
so sure.
Ah!
That's promising. Okay, heard again.
Yes, you heard.
All right, I've worked it out. I've worked out why it ends up malfunctioning and actually just corrupts my audio stuff. It's whenever I leave, Restream tab to read the description of the next video.
This is clear. This is planes getting foiled by an
Yeah,
active
also-
plane.
Or sometimes it's also to do with just it's also to do with me with Discord. I try to bring stuff up. That being said, here's the last image for today. The one of us in the back rooms, which I really enjoy, I must say. Don't know why Ghosty is green and I'm not, but either way. And Ghost Kitty is the backrooms buddy. Nice little backrooms buddy involved. Gotta love that.
We are being pursued. And I'm just loving it in here. I love the back rooms.
That honestly looks like one of my thumbnails. Every time I come back to see Jacob walk into the business investors plans being fooled. Oh, I'm gonna walk into this again.
What in the back rooms is that
probably
face
end up,
Ghosty
like,
is
all the way in.
making? Josh, I'm obviously interested in all of the wallpaper geometry and crazy, stupid monsters that live in here. I love it. Is it time for finale? Is it finale time?
It's finale time.
It's finale time.
It is. It's finale time. I can't tell if I'm speaking or not because the audio capture is not telling me. But yes, I think it is. It is finale time. So, speaks Spanish. Picasa.
It's finale time. Do you feel bonita? Because I feel bonita.
God, where is that from again? I know that's from. Oh wait,
I
no, I
feel
remember now. I remember
bonita.
where it's from. Yeah. All right. Just
No,
like a family
no,
reference there
imagine
on me.
you look bonita. Do I look you look very bonita. Anyway,
You know what? That's gonna be my phrase from now on to see if the stream is working. If the VTuber is up and the stream is like functioning, I'm just gonna say, chats, am I bonita? And then if they say that I look bonita, and that's how I know that it's gonna work. There we go. That's our signal from now on, everyone. Anyways, season finale. In honor of the Blues Pops reuniting, we are going to have a party next weekend, which we probably should have done following up from the last episode, which was Billa, unfortunately. But we needed a good old chase scene, so it's all worth it. And yes, you spelled Bonita right. Does Bag have a nickname while it is Bag? What do you mean? Oh, right, Ghosty. I didn't realize that was your username that was your name on Restream. That's why you're being called Bag.
bag.
Yeah, no. This is Ghosty. I think it's like basically a ghost is your name on Discord. On YouTube, it's basically Ghosty. So that's the difference. I didn't realize. Right.
Basically, Ghosty on Discord, though that's going to probably change here in a bit. Depends on if I can get the channel set up sooner rather than later and get to posting things. This is somewhere.
Oh God! Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that your don't tell me that your studio's going to be called Bag Productions or something, or Bag Studios.
No, actually, I mentioned it to you earlier.
Yeah, I know. Just because you mentioned that, because you said that you wanted to change something on here, like that was what the impression you gave just now. I know you mentioned it before. Anyway, I've already told the Blues Pops, so Winter knows about it. Wait, actually, why is Winter still there? Winter was only temporarily involved with the Jazz Pops. She was supposed to be. She said to rescue them and sent them on their mission for the second season, but she wasn't actually, as far as I'm aware, she didn't hang out with them casually at any point. Why is Ebony the one with silver eyes? Because the person who created Ebony thought to give her silver eyes. Didn't change the shape of them, but, you know, there's something. I'm in love with the shape of everyone. Anyway. That sounds like heaps of fun. I hope there's lots of food there. It's not a party without it. All right, everyone in chat, you know what to say. 3, 2, 1. Classic Earth Pop. Oh boy. Oh, Earth. Yeah, see, there we go. Even Eli caught on by this point. Also, you want to put up Majesty's jewelry, like, oh, the tiara is like hovering around her. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, gotcha. Got it. Yay, classic Earth Pop. Up. Also, the Blues Pops and I are going to be singing. That makes perfect sense. To be perfectly honest, I myself once threw a party where I performed 4 songs. So you know what? Why not? The recordings are on YouTube, by the way. So this was even before Music Girl days. I've been working on the song for a while now. It's going to be great. Is the song you sang when you found Safari? I hope not. That'd be repetition. No, different one. You're going to have to wait and see. I do love when Eli puts original songs in here. As far as I'm concerned, that means that Eli puts more effort into song production than Rosie Closey does directly. Apparently, some of those songs were made for the series, but they seem vague enough to work on their own, which kind of defeats the purpose, but whatever. The castle looks so great. I especially love the 2 balloon sets that are the only difference to normal. Everything looks awesome. I agree, and this all wouldn't be happening if we hadn't been rescued by Winter. Thanks for letting us join you on your quest. I had a lot of fun. Did you? You had a discussion about a traitor in the group. You got trapped here and forced to solve riddles to get everyone else out, having them rely on you. You went to a swamp that showed everyone their worst nightmares, and you were betrayed by the Cloaked Master himself. What part of this was fun for you, Ebony? You love Rosie Close's work, definitely out of your league. Yeah, at some point, I will say, warning, heads up, Rosie Closey has been on the list for a while. Unlike the non-priority side of the list, because I started reviewing her with the Butter Bunch team on the Butter Bunch. But yeah, at some point I will be transferring those reviews over to here as well, alongside new ones going forward, because I've got to finish watching the Music Freaks, for crying out loud. Or I could just watch like the middle stuff, like Boy with Bad Luck and stuff. So yeah, maybe I should do that instead. Either way, Rosie Closey will be on there. Me too. I have so many great memories now, especially the ones where my greatest fears were manifested. That was such a fun time. This really is Dora the Explorer, isn't it? I loved our mission for today. What was your favorite part? I like that too. My favorite part was blah blah blah. That was also fun. I thought that's like I haven't watched a Dora the Explorer episode in like at least 15 years. And yet that's still so embedded in my head. Anyway. You're welcome, and thanks for helping me too. Without you guys, I'd probably still be searching. And now you're back together, Snap, Winter, Safari, and Azure. You guys are a great team. Allegedly, because the last time you guys were in action, I, Eagle Pop, did all the work. So, but yeah, maybe. I'm hoping that you will indeed be a great team. And no, it's not pronounced Rosie Closey. No, it's Closey because that was her real name is Chloe, and in real life she was known as Closey, and Rosie Closey was spelled like that. So that's why it's spelled like that. So that's why it's pronounced that way. Oh, speaking of Azure, where is she? I've seen everyone except her today. She's having a job interview right now. She's not going to be here for a bit. That's a fair point. Most of the winter pops have been the blues pops have been like out of society for 10 years. They're going to have some trouble, getting the foot back into society. So, like, good that's being addressed. But she said she'll come as soon as it's over, which hopefully won't be too long. Oh, hopefully she gets the job. She wants to miss out on some of her own party, though. Yeah, she's going to be here for at least half of it, though. Oh, that's good. Sorry again. Okay. Guys, you really should have some of the food here. It's so good. Classic Earth Pop. I sound like Mr. Plinkett. Classic Earth Pop. Number 4. Earth Pop has an eating disorder and probably likes pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls.
Oh, have you not seen the Mr. Plinkett reviews of Star Wars?
No, I have, but pizza. That's just caught me off guard.
That's why at the end of every video he was like, "Send me your address if you want me to send you a pizza roll," or something like that. That's the thing. Anyway, right. Imagine's really into the classic Earth Pop thing already. You really like get the vibe of what we're going for on these streams. I'm glad. Aren't you supposed to wait until Majesty comes before you eat anything? It was hard not to eat anything. The straw would be good to just be sitting there. But I only took one. Anyway, there's Majesty now. Ladies, gentlemen, and pops, thank you for coming to celebrate the Blues Pops reuniting again. We are so grateful to have you here. Oh, by the way, Imagine quick come out of the bag now. In the immortal words of Will Smith, "Dinner, sit down." Anyway, we have a whole afternoon planned, so we hope you can stay. I think we've lost connection with Ghosty. Ghosty's the one freezing now. Oh wait, no, I saw her eyes move.
Also,
Okay, just making sure, because like you were
Jacob, did you
you're very
forget
still.
Jacob, did you forget when I zone out, I become statuesque for a moment? Also, imagine you could always get out of the bag. But you're on the list now, so.
I'll be checking that twice.
We do love people on the list. Why is the bag damp? It shouldn't be. You could get out of the bag the whole time. Why are you still in there?
Hi, Test Popsy. Oh, whoa. Hold on a second. Okay, so we're getting some other pop groups in here to send in, which I don't know if this is like actually made by the other people who've like designed these pop groups, but yeah, nice touch here. Distinct. Who are these? Well, that would be that'd be Azure's team, I guess. We hope you have all a fun time at the party. And we can't wait to see you in action again. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's the actual Super Pops. I should have caught on to that. That's why it looks so distinct. Of course. Yeah, Super Pops stopped. That, yeah. There we go. You know what caught me off guard? I haven't met the orange Super Pop yet, because I stopped watching the show like in the middle of season 3. So, yeah, that's why it threw me off guard. Wow, the Super Pops! They congratulate us. And with that, let's begin the celebrations. Oh, here we go. Will that really be necessary? What are you doing here? This is so unlike the last time that we had a party in this very palace where we got locked in by the bunglers. Who other villain team would think to show up to our party now? And who are the other people with you? I guess they were in the scene the whole time.
It's Five Nights at Freddy's themed. That's perfect. I love Five Nights at Freddy's.
Welcome to the pizzeria. Anyway.
By the way, that song was subpar at best. I don't know
Yeah.
how I felt about that song. Why do only the villains have front hair? And varying shapes. Only the villains have front. Yes. Expect me in your comment section. I am coming for your content.
And you will know my name is the Lord when I rain my critiques upon thee. Interrupting your celebration, isn't it obvious? And these are my partners in crime. I'm sure you've met some of them already. I'm Leo, who gets a long speech bubble. I'm Vista. I'm Fornox. I haven't met you. I'm Arugula. I'm Arugula. Remember from that one episode? Arugula. Anyway. And we're Castor and Pollux, the most generic twin names ever invented. Well, you should go somewhere else. You weren't invited. Oh, we're not going anywhere. Don't worry. Would you? Are you sure? It seems like something you do. And yes, I must imagine. Please consider yourself so polite, yeah. Anyway, you're right. It doesn't. Eli's here! Finally! We have them asked. God, we have so many questions, but there's not enough time. Oh my. I tried to put the thing on screen, but did not work. And of course, say you're trapped in a very cold and moist bag with no context. Have fun explaining that, chat. We're not going to touch that. Now,
I'm having issues.
yeah.
You're right. It does seem like something we do.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They got trapped for a second. Yeah, they got trapped. That was what happened. Just was on screen for way too. Yeah, there we go.
Bonnie the bunny.
That all at once.
Bon, I am coming. I am
Okay.
coming for your
So-
content. Expect me in your comments.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
crazy.
What
This
do you-
is just how I
What
am.
do we do now? Wait, we should call Azure so she can save us. Oh, wait, I just realized. Is that the only reason that Azure is not here? Is so that she could be freed, so therefore rescue everyone else? This is just what happened, but instead of like having all the Blues Pops reunited and captured, which is where I thought this plan of reuniting them all was going to go. They wouldn't be in this situation. But I guess we have to have almost the season where all the pops were captured, and that one ends up having at least this time the one is lucky now because they've been introduced before this point, so that's at least a bit of movement, but still. Oh, I'll see. Yeah, the traps all to do with considering that they laid out all this so that the pops could be in the first place, rather than just destroy them one by one. We need your help urgently. Why is that repeated? Look at that. The narration and the speech bubble are both at the same place there. We don't. Is there an echo? It's just me, or do I hear two snap? Okay, here we go. No. No, wait, I do too. Oh my goodness, Snap, you have stereo audio? Azure, can you hear me? Okay, here we go. So again, same repetition. Ah, okay. So because a sound is coming through the other end, and that's one. All right. Interesting. Of all the people who could have been the traitor, I would have not, or a traitor to begin with, considering I didn't think there was one in the first place. That was all could have been a lie. I was not expecting Snap, especially because considering that Johnny's the one who introduced this character. Okay, I guess he is the traitor. Maybe I'm just having PTSD for my guns, but yeah. Wait, they actually know what I'm saying is because the communication going to Azure, that would mean that Azure would have been disguised. That was my bad. Does that mean You're the traitor. Yes, I am. Oh, okay. It was you. You? I mean, have we seen Azure in this form before? I might be forgetting that from a previous episode, but I don't remember this particular.
Mm.
I've been working with the Star Tribe behind your backs the entire time. Okay, fine. At the same time, though, okay, right, all right. I guess the traitor thing wasn't a lie. All right.
Are there
Anyone
roleplays
else?
going on in chat? Yeah, it's just a thing between these two. Ghosty, please, why are there centipedes in your bag? Don't mind that. Just get out of the bag. You're hurting the centipedes.
Okay, at the very start we saw. Okay, so we did see when Andromeda when Rita was recruiting new members. Okay, so the very because that means that the suspect, but like the culprit, was very start, and you forget about them until the end. That really is Scooby Doo, just serialized. All right then.
But why? Okay.
I know what you're thinking. What was the whole point of reuniting the Blues Pops just to find out that one of them was a traitor? Why not just destroy them one by one, especially if they knew where their locations in the first place and could avoid this entire quest? Anyways, the real question, how could Azure have possibly been bad this entire time? Do tell! Oh no, was he hypnotized? But what about Elle? Wasn't she the traitor? I do this mockery, but that is. Well, guess whose name also starts with a vowel? Mine. Ah, yes, that I forgot to mention that was a thing from. I do remember that from the last stream that we did, where that was part of like how the suspicion started. Most of like a lot of people's names start with vowels. I guess it's also meant to be like, oh, the whose name could be said like then down because her name's Ava, so it's a palindrome. But the thing is that palindromes don't flip upside down. So if that was the logic going with like the SW like thing, that doesn't work. Unless you tip the paper 90 degrees. Weren't you questioning why
Tip the paper 90.
Nebula helped you on the wrong? It was the Vert. And yes, Quick Pops use commands that would have they're too polite. Cloaked Master, can I give you advice? Be more specific to the clues to who's betraying the Pops. Why? See, I guess if the Cloaked Master was more specific, then the twist couldn't have happened, really. But also, actually, hold on. No, Cloaked Master, here's an idea. Don't leave clues as to who's betraying the Pops. Because if you do that, then there's a chance that will backfire and you'll reveal that there actually really is a traitor in the first place. God. Helping you get on the wrong track, except for the fact that you succeeded your mission entirely and actually achieved what you set out to, so it was very obviously the right track. It was all perfectly set up. No, it wasn't. We just used Elle, so she thought she was the traitor so I could get away with it. I would have done so if it weren't for you kids. Again, this is literally Scooby-Doo. We made sure she would never actually leave, though. Oh, why would you do that? You have more people to get to battle now. Get away with what? getting your identities, of course. And now I know even more secrets than I thought I would. You were part of the Blues Pops, which means you already knew them and fought alongside them. And the memories were all in your subconscious anyway. So if you wanted to find out more, you could have just forced yourself to remember rather than bringing everyone together. In fact, what was revealed, they had a spontaneous song like all pops do. That's it. As far as I'm concerned, that's the only thing. And the identities, yeah, no, that's not important either, because it doesn't matter about identities unless like if you're like lost for 10 years. Like, who's going to care if you're lost in Avalonia if you have a civilian name? That's not what's important there. I mean, the jazz pop identities, you can very easily do that. In fact, in Super Pops, that took like 1 episode to do for one villain. So yeah, none of this adds up. He was literally taking this. If he likes creating chaos, I guess, as the Cloak Master. Yeah, okay, right. I guess, but his solution to creating chaos after having the Jazz Pops foil him, because there was a new person added to their roster, is to send them on a quest specifically to find people who would be added to that roster. Oh, so Azure was never actually in the Blues Pops, apparently. Okay, which I guess means there's another member out there there's the 4th, I guess, maybe. And she just kind of inserted herself into those memories. Okay, all right, I see. So if she was the fake member, that's why she would have needed to have gathered intel on them. Again, except for the fact they were lost for 10 years and didn't actually have them. So if you want the Jazz Pops, a friend or something, or I don't know, another pop, just, you know what, become Azure Pop and say you're fighting alongside them, get them to trust you and hang out with you, and then, you know, Majesty was clearly full, so she didn't care, and then just take the secrets anyway. That would take like 2 episodes. It made sense in my head. I'm sure it did. I'm very sure it did. You pops up. Well, I didn't see that line. Anyway, then now the Jazz Pops have been defeated, and there's nothing you can do to stop us. Oh, here's the thing. Transform several times. Okay, all right then.
I'm a devil in disguise. You can see it in my eyes. Make them all believe my lies, and I will start a war. I'm a devil in disguise. I will be your demise. I'm the one that you despise, and I am here for more.
God, yeah, these rhyme schemes have got so much better from the first song. I don't even know what to say. I don't have words for this anymore. I mean, the build-up was not worth it, but the song itself does slap so far. Ghosty tapping. Yes, I am surprised.
No, actually, I'm not surprised. You barely appear at all. Except for maybe a few times. And that's kind of a misnomer to, hey, she's not on screen very often. She's someplace else. villain? With three
Yep.
question marks. One exclamation mark. This is a good song though. This is kind of a bop.
Oh yeah.
Usually when you need
Eli's favorite. I can see why.
Like, usually when you need to justify when someone isn't on screen, that's a heads up to, yeah, they might be doing something.
Isn't that like what happened with like Mike? Wasn't like a whole thing a while ago? It's like, oh, there's like a class 1A traitor or something. So be sure to go back and check all the issues again and see like who's on screen and who might be doing something else. Then they had the whole like USJ battle sequence that everyone had their movements documented except for like Hagakure or whatever because he was invisible and blah blah blah. Which honestly, very smart tactic for marketing purposes, but still very clear what the end goal of that was.
Here for sure. You should stop being naive. Do not trust what you believe. Things are not as you perceive, and I have come so far. Identities are on the line. Do not worry, you'll be fine. Victory is now all mine, and I'm a superstar.
And yeah, I know there are going to be hints throughout. That's always how it goes. Like I understand that. Yeah. If I do end up watching this for the oh, okay. So that is season 2. Huh. All right. All right.
Where did the dance floor come? Where did the dance floor come?
That's just how the
Where am
pops
I?
do. They can create dance floors and green screen. Oh, that's based on the source material. That's
That's
adaptation
based
points.
on the source material.
Okay, so here it's interesting because like normally I'd say like the climax battle wasn't satisfactory because like you had all the villains there, none of them really like fight each other at all, and all of the blues pops and all of them there and everything. But actually, weirdly enough, because I know that the Blues Pop series takes place like right after this, I think as a season finale, ending it there actually makes it better. Reason being that because like it incentivizes you to like carry on with the rest of it and also with the prequel series now kind of knowing the conclusion. So I fully understand now why you were so insistent on me watching this season before going to the Blues Pops, which I will be doing next time I watch any content by Eli, incidentally. So I prefer season 2's finale immensely. It was I was about to say it could have been a reverse.
Finale is pretty good.
I was about to say it could have been a Deus Ex Machina like the last time, but I take that comment back. It was the exact opposite. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I mean, and yes, it ended. Ghost Kitty. That was the end of the season. Devil in Disguise was the last thing. The last thing that we heard, and it seems like the jazz pops, the blues. I always like. It's also interesting when a season ends with the main characters losing, because you're gonna have to have another season to make sure they win in the end or something. Yeah.
Okay, imagine if you're not gonna get out of the bag with my centipedes, I'm just gonna have to force you out of the bag with the centipedes. There you go. Get out.
Just shake the bag. Just shake the bag and
My
empty its
centipedes.
contents.
I've emptied the contents, but now I gotta collect all of my centipedes.
Yeah, before they like wriggle away. Yeah.
My centipedes! No!
And yes, I enjoyed that cliffhanger. And I think this. Do I think that season 2 had better episodes than season 1? Yes and no. Some of them, like the Nightmare Forest one, but huge highlight. The chase sequence from episode 11, also one of the best visuals in the series thus far. I feel like season 1 has the advantage of like just less people in general. I say that nowadays a lot with people's pop groups, especially when there's like an announcement that someone's like adding a new pop on top of their already existing show. Because once you add too many characters, especially for episodes that are this short, I know it's deceiving because we've been streaming for almost 4 hours now. But it's the thing is, when you have this, the videos themselves are very short, which means that you don't have time to focus on the characters for so long, which means that in turn, like most of them don't get that much development, and the ones that do still get minimal. So that's the problem, and that's the advantage season 1 has of not. Even though I kept on saying that they're pops at the time and that only Earth pops seem to have a defined personality, now I'd say Earth and L have defined personalities. Earth needs therapy, and L is an idiot. So, and Ebony likes riddles. But yeah, like even that stuff is like very surface level. So that's the disadvantage, really. Oh, and Elle leaves after this. Oh, so Elle actually does resign. You know what? Good for her. She deserves better. And the Dust will get 3 more members. Why? Why? You don't see the new members a lot. That's even worse. Because then what's the point of adding them?
We have new members because we have new members.
Yeah, the 3 men. Yeah. They're just off predicting the season to do a bunch of episodes, so it's plenty of time to dedicate. So yeah. Oh, okay. So Imagine has a few things to say here as well. So pros, good music, really good bop, great cliffhanger, interesting transitions, and follow with. Well, I don't know about that last one, but everything else I agree with. Some of the cons, some of the logic and characters are dull. Hardly any of them have personality, and I don't the lack of diversity with them all having the same eyes, height, and lack of front. Okay. Jen says, "You don't think I have a personality?"
6 out of 10.
Jen, you appeared in like the last 2 episodes and said almost nothing. So yeah.
So personality, yes, quotation marks, no. The quotation marks are very big.
Yeah, it's not as big as not big like huge like quotation marks around personality, because that just implies the Aphmau shirt. But yeah. Okay, so Imagine says 6 out of 10. Again, I don't tend to really grade the things, but yeah, 6 out of 10 I guess sounds reasonable. I've always stated my pros and cons. I've always said my bit, Josh. That was the whole speech I had about the cliffhanger and everything. The one thing I'll say also is that unfortunately the mystery, just based on the way that it unfolds, although maybe now having seen that, I might go back and like the episodes on my own to pick up on those hints. Which, if you want to do that, by the way, chat, the link is in the description to those videos, to the full playlist. But that's really the thing. I mean, I can understand that because I'm frankly quite surprised about how well the Mutant Girl mystery actually was received, considering that was because I normally am terrible at writing those myself. Thanks to that, I feel a lot more confident in saying that on considering the motivations people involved, actual best interest that they have, not so much. Oh yeah, and also end the dream sequences. Yeah, it was the first go writing mystery stuff, so my best. Again, I feel that energy. I'm sorry that I couldn't give a much more reigning endorsement than that. Okie dokie. So that's that for now. I think, I mean, we've covered everything to it, Jazz Pops, and we've got another season finale stuff tomorrow with the Disco Pops, which I think
It
has
must
3
die
episodes
like
left before it
ghosty
finishes.
centipedes.
So
No,
4
my
hours.
centipedes. Nah.
Want to hang out with me in Backrooms, buddy? Oh, anytime. Except not now because I'm tired and hungry. So, yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, I'm especially surprised that some people who joined actually. I imagine that Lisha and me have gone to bed like a while ago. But if you're still here, thank you for stopping by. And I hope you're all doing well as well. And yeah, but either way, please either like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe to us already. And check out Ghosty's channel also, which I guess will be either basically a ghost or basically ghosty, depending on when you actually search that up. And check out the original videos in the description. And yes, next time that I talk about Eli's content, it will be Blues Pops Season 1. Absolutely. Last DM. One last DM thing. I sent something that applies to here. Okay. Again, I left Restream, so the stream decided that was it. That was it for me. And now here is back.png.
Big.
Ghosty. Look at that.
Big. It is last chance to get me off the list. No. If Jacob doesn't want to check out your content on the channel, I'm going to check it out personally.
You know what? I'll watch a video on my own, and then I'll see if it's how best to tackle it for reviews and stuff. I'll get back to you on that. Okay, but now for real time to go. So on that note, until next